how do you guys communicate?
I had a hard enough time learning German, you know. Talk about stuff like Japanese, start throwing in on that, where it's not even close to a letter system.
Right?
Yeah. Life gets hard fast, man.
Sure.
It's like that, what's his name? The comedian who did The Machine. He was like, yeah, I was taking Russian. He was like, I was learning a language that I didn't even know the alphabet. I was like, yeah, the answer is star, circle, shoe, square.
That whole clip is so fucking funny.
What?
Have you seen the actual comedy special?
Not the full one, no.
It's good.
I really want to watch it. Like,
I think it's on Netflix.
It is.
Bert Kreischer, that's his name.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
When he
Familiar with some of
accidentally
this stuff.
joined the Russian mob.
Yeah, I've seen that clip.
That shit's so good. It's so fucking funny.
What did you say? I'm the machine!
I'm the machine! I said, fuck it! He's the machine!
It's surprising how many things in life you can get through just by bullshitting something like that, you know?
Just feign excitement.
Fake it till you make it.
Yep.
This is Russia.
Oh, God.
Takes a big old sip of vodka, spits it in her face, and shuts the door.
Oh my fucking God.
I understand. They're upset. I understand. They got robbed. But, like, my stuff was with them, too. I got robbed, too!
Oh, God.
So there I am, robbing the train, hooked on Vonix style.
God, that clip is so fucking funny.
The desire to like go to a foreign country and just getting into a misadventure because you only like half-heartedly know some phrases in the language.
Yeah!
So
I love that!
what an appealing.
You're either gonna have a great time
Or
or
you're
you're
gonna
gonna
die.
end up dead.
Yeah.
Well, that's, you know, you gotta
Absolutely.
be a little
You gotta roll
studious
dice
about
that
like
way.
what country you go to and what city you try to fuck around.
Learn
in,
some key phrases
you know?
not to say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
learn,
the kind of thing where it's
learn
like
what to say
you
just as much
you
as
have
what not
enough
to
knowledge
say.
of like Spanish that you might be able to get a few sentences by in Portugal, but not enough that
Well, in Portugal, don't they speak Portuguese?
yeah. But that's what I'm saying is like
Oh,
there are
okay.
enough similarities that you might
Yeah,
be
that
able to
you might be able to
understand
stagger your way.
something,
Plus a lot of them
but
speak
probably
Spanish,
not
too, I
enough.
suppose. Yeah.
You know,
I know-
there's a lot of room for
I
misadventure.
know
there.
just enough French to stay out of trouble in France, and that's all I need.
This is where I am with like German and Spanish.
I know
Yeah.
just enough French to survive.
See, I might not survive, but I know how to not insult people.
I know just enough that like I can make my way around until I fully learn the language.
The positive part of that is most Europeans also speak English.
Right.
Yeah. At this
Yeah.
point, most of the world speaks
A
English.
humongous chunk of the world speaks English, which kind of ruins it. So if you go to one of those countries and you want to have the misadventure, just pretend like you don't speak English, right? Because if you go to like Italy, they all know English, but none of them know German.
Yeah.
So if you pretend like you're from Germany when you go,
Well, after World War II, some of them might know German.
yeah, there's
They were best
Same
buds
with
for a hot
Argentina.
minute there.
and you just
Anyway,
you pretend that. Welcome back to D&D House. Everybody.
I was waiting. I was wondering how long
God.
what's going on.
It's been like 4 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we let
that's
it go
what I
for a
thought.
second there.
Yeah, we let it go for a while.
It's alright, I'm our only viewer.
We are opening the
Create a
bar.
YouTube
Oh,
channel,
quick
though.
announcement. Nomad King next week for I'm going to Florida. And Dungeons and Dragons without the DM. It's difficult.
This is where Kayla guest DMs
Yeah.
for the night.
Guess DM, I throw you guys back into Bartholomew's Dungeon Randomizer.
We'll sub in, slap New Albion in as a teaser.
You guys are more than welcome to do something like that. I just won't be involved at all.
That's fine.
We just have to have a night where we all try to do our best impressions of Ian.
It's just going to be 4 Muppets sitting around a table saying, let's work on that. Let's work on that. Let's work on that.
Exactly.
4 hours of let's work on that.
Yep.
You guys want to do backflips? Let's work on that.
We're already halfway there.
We're already halfway there.
I can give you all the same haircut I did to Ian. I'm the one that cut it, so like.
I'm down.
This is
So
called
2 on the side,
whatever
and an
Alex
inch
can
on
do.
top.
It's a 2 on the side?
Yeah.
I'm a 0 on the side.
I usually go to a 0 on the sides as well.
That might not be a bad idea.
Just helps the regrowth take a little longer.
Yeah, yeah.
Still just
Yeah.
going.
I try to spend as much time between haircuts as possible. I get so lazy, but then I wind up looking like a absolute shag rug.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh no, I gotta.
So anyway, we're not playing today. We're just gonna.
Yeah.
This is just the bullshit session, guys. We're not actually doing anything. We're opening a bar today.
Yeah, we are.
You guys just got done with your 1v1 challenge over in the courtyard. There were a whole bunch of people that came up. No other names of note. Just odd end, Mad Kingsmen. There were a couple, ambitious day laborers that were there from the farms. Didn't have any tilling to do, so they were like, yeah, of course. And thought they'd have a chance at free drinks, and found out very fast that arm bars hurt. And that
flails to the
wood,
face. Hurt even more.
and that training weapons do not pink, they padunk. You guys head back to the bar, or do you still hang out in the courtyard trying to still drum up? You got maybe a couple hours before you really want to get back and make sure that everybody's in place.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much else to be doing right now, so I guess I'm just more promoting at the training ground.
Yeah, you chill as well.
For a little bit, I definitely want to get back to the bar in time because I've got to go gather up the ice sculptures from the
Yeah,
basement.
you got to move those upstairs. And you and Kenosi, similar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where were you? You were at the bar. You were at the
This
blacksmith.
is the blacksmith.
Yeah.
Making superb looking awful nails.
How late are you going to be doing your sabotage nails?
Within like an hour, 30 minutes of opening.
Oh wow, okay. So
Yeah,
you're gonna be there to the wire.
Yeah, I've got nothing to add to the setup of the bar. So
Fair. It just might be good for
I just run the place.
some of the owners to be there.
I'll be there when it opens.
I'll be there eventually.
I'll get there when I get there.
Might be a little late. I'm gonna be all sweaty and covered in soot from the forge.
I'm a people's person.
No big deal.
You were.
Just
Now
sho-
you're an orc.
Just shows that I'm one of the people. I'm just as hardworking as the others.
Orcs are people too.
Fighting for orcish rights today, boys. By serving drinks like orcs blood. It's gonna work out really well.
It's gonna work great.
Don't
You
shoot
guys
off
hang
orc
around
blood.
for a little
It's
while longer?
delicious.
Oozle, 2 men approach you.
Oh.
It was the couple of archers that were really disappointed when you were offering the 1v1s.
Okay.
They come up. A couple are scrawnier guys. They're in the Navy uniforms. They seem to stay really close to each other. One's kind of bunching the other up. And he's like, okay, fine, all right, fine. God damn. 2 out of 3. The guy's like, no, you lost, man. You lost. Go. You lost. You got to say it. And he stumbles up to you, and he's got his little sailor's cap in his hands. He's kind of twisting around and goes, so, sir, opening a new bar inside the town, we hear. I
Sure.
hear. And offering free drinks for awesome feats. I am to understand. We don't do like sword play or boxing or anything. Is there any archery competition for this?
If I was there, I'd kick ass.
Tell you what. I'm gonna grab, like, is there like a, quarter-sized,
You just pull out like a copper piece.
yeah, sure, yeah. I'll pull out a copper piece and I'll just set it on like the crook of like a branch on a tree,
Yeah.
about like 100 yards away.
So max range on a longbow is 120 feet.
100 yards?
Is it?
Yeah.
For the first range increment, yes.
Yep. 100 feet then.
100 feet?
100 feet.
He kind of sniffs and looks at it. He looks at his buddy and gives a little nod. He goes, "Sure, yeah, I'll give it a try."
Since this isn't the original promotion of beating in a 1v1, it won't be for free drinks the entire night, but we'll definitely have a couple rounds on me.
Shit, dude, I'm gonna just take what I can get. And he notches an arrow.
AC 14 for a cult shot.
Yeah.
No, it's terrain or object.
He skims it. It knocks off, and there's just a little chip
Hmm.
out of the deal, and he goes,
I say that's worth a free drink or two.
"Ah, Sir Nick."
Wogan, pleasure.
Yeah.
Sir Dick.
Indeed.
What the fuck, man? You're not even here.
Shitting on you from miles away.
Yeah.
The thought bubble.
The second guy comes up, very similar look. They could be twins almost. Sir Darren. And he resets the coin up.
Oh, you see, sir. You made your friend approach me instead of approaching me yourself.
Oh, he lost rock, paper,
Like a
scissors.
Bitch.
Why didn't you both just approach? I'm not that scary of a lad.
Racists.
Yeah.
Look, buddy, I saw what you did to Sir Kevin. Lad, you can't pass off that you're not scary.
Hmm. Well, your friend still approached me.
Because he lost the bet.
You know what? I'm a fair man.
I'm a just god.
I'll grab the copper piece and I'll move it 50 feet back.
Oof. That's
And no magical abilities.
Nope. Pure skill.
AC 16.
Yeah, he flies the arrow. It goes just low, just under the branch.
That's a shame. You should take some lessons from your friend.
Should work on that.
Yep, we'll get back to practice. We'll see you at the opening.
Indeed. Pleasure meeting you folks.
Yeah. Yeah, and they walk away. Nick's giving Darren a hard time.
As he should.
Yeah, absolutely.
Smells like bitch in here.
I'll be damned. And then, who was my big guy? That's right. NVIDIA. You and Kenosi are hanging out. Adar's probably hanging out over with you guys. One of the big guys comes up. Huge, great hammer. He was one of the ones who boxed with Itzelli. He lost, but it looked like only because he chose to box. He approaches Adara. Big, huge, bushy mustache, just built biker-looking guy.
Yeah.
What's his name? Where does he live?
And he's giving you kind of like odd looks as he's walking up, and he goes over and he just takes a knee down and he kind of like leans over and whispers in her ear, and she's like, and he goes, thank you. And he turns over and he like reaches out a hand to Kenosi,
Stranger danger.
and just immediately starts like petting him behind the ears. Kenosi bucks you off immediately and just like rolls over onto his back, and this dude just starts petting his belly.
Okay.
And as he's petting Kenosi's belly, he looks over and says, "Oh, I'm sorry." And he reaches out his hand for you to sniff.
Let's see. Okay, I don't bite him, so we're good. But
If it's
I'm definitely.
any consolation, it's a handle animal of 20.
Well, I'm not an animal, so.
Yeah.
I'm
How's
gonna-
he gonna know that?
Yeah, I'm just gonna back away from him.
It's all right. I get it. Big, scary dude. Yeah. And he looks at Adar and he goes, "I don't know how you clothe the rabbit, but it's amazing." And he just goes back to like rubbing Kenosi's belly.
Is he? Do you want me to?
And
roll-
Adar's just like, "What?"
There's a rabbit?
Is he part of the other adventuring party, or can I
No,
roll
he's
perception to see like?
He is a Mad Kingsman.
Oh, he is a mad kid.
Yeah, he is one of the fort goers.
Should have been him.
Really? Oh, socks.
Right.
Yeah, a little bit of time passes. You guys do see the other adventuring party does come. They show up. They mingle just ever so briefly with a couple of the Kingsmen and seem to kind of just go condense themselves over at one of the far corners, just kind of talking amongst themselves. If you guys have any business there.
Oh yeah, I wanna like raise a hand and shout over to him if any of you strapping lads want to try your hand at free drinks.
You catch everybody's attention at that one. What's the catch?
No catch. Defeat me in 1v1 or my companion Itzeli, or what is your Charlie? Charlie?
Yes.
And you'll win free drinks.
And now everybody in town knows my name.
No, it's just fine.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Loose
Don't
lips,
even
bro. This whole fucking campaign so far.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what we play in.
I did it to him earlier. So
Exactly. Fuck off.
Mine was an easier blunder to cover up, though.
Yeah, you see
It's
the
Charlie, same thing.
kind of short and
Totally.
stout guy perks up and he goes, right? Weapon restrictions? What are we?
No magics, just skill.
Yeah, you see a couple of them kind of like, oh, fine. He's like, oh shit, easy. Yeah, let's do this. And he gets a little wooden shield and longsword, comes back and comes over to you. Yeah, he'll get in a
Let's
contest.
do this.
Average.
29.
You kick the shit out of him. Yeah, that's way better than his 18. Yeah, you take him through the cleaners. He looks very defeated afterwards. The woman in the robes approaches. What do you mean no magical abilities? That's not fair.
It is if you have any skill.
I have more skill than you'll ever know.
Prove it. Find my companion.
Only if I can use my magical talents. Those are my talents.
So you have no actual skill.
I have no need for such brutish physicality.
Ah. She has no need for skill. Interesting to see how this adventuring party goes.
And she's getting like red in the face, and she's not enjoying that at all. And
Yeah,
the big guy, he's gotten up off the dirt and he's put the trainers away. He's come back. He's like, oh no.
Is this the one I slapped?
Yeah, this is the one you
Yeah.
slapped.
Sure is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sure fucking is.
Tatiana.
Yeah.
Your friend here gave it a go.
Yeah, well, he's a martialist. He takes hits. It's what he's good at.
Yeah, you clearly don't.
Woo! Ooh, fighting words.
Uzel's gonna step back and he's just gonna be like, fight.
You see a good couple of the Mad Kingsmen, especially the guys, are starting to like gather up at this point because she is very pretty, and of course you're quite a dime piece as well.
With my 0 charisma.
With your 0 charisma, and you got
Hey man, you
You
got
don't
that
have to
bendy
have
straw.
charisma to be pretty.
You don't have to have charisma to be pretty. In shape, you just kicked a good couple of their asses, right? Like, you got the respect points at very least. They're kind of gathering up. You see those couple archer guys are ribbing at each other a little. Seems like they're joking about something about a mud pit.
Of course.
Yeah.
KY jelly pit, you know.
I'm gonna
Oh God.
I'm gonna like hold out a flask of just like bare bones, just alcohol that Uzel carries. I'll hand it over to Itzeli and be like, tell you what, I bet that my companion here could kick your ass even if she's drunk. I'll hand her the flask.
Oof.
Does that free up my magical talents?
Nope.
What are they?
What are they? I'm from the Temple of Ra.
And?
I'm a very well established augmenter and healer, obviously. God, the nerve of some
You
people.
can damage that.
You
Fuck
can
'em up.
heal. That's all you get.
You're just so not worth my time. And yeah, she starts steaming off, and Vic's just like,
Pussy!
please.
Tell her. You're just afraid I'll lay you out again. Like, push the buttons, slam them.
Straight up. I'll just call her fuck.
You a bitch.
Straight up.
She's stiff, and she's like, Nelson, teach him a lesson. And the dude with the spear is just sitting over there with his dog. He's like, no.
Can't fight your own fights.
We got plenty of money from our last commission. I don't need free drinks.
Works for
Hell,
me.
I don't know if I'm gonna show up anyway. Like, we just found out today that the bar's opening. Why are we so into this all of a sudden? And Vic's like, I wanted some fucking free drinks. Tatiana's just fuming as she runs over. She takes off her hat and starts whipping the spearsman with it. Poor Nelson.
Yeah, poor dude.
Nelson, you want to join our party?
Straight up. We have spot for another strapping young lad.
Victoria seems to be ignoring all of this as she is gone, strapped on her armor and is mounting her horse and practicing jousting.
That's a shame. That's a shame. Jousting counts as well.
Doesn't seem to catch her attention, unfortunately. Seems like booze is not her motivation.
Fair.
Yeah, they go fume for a good little bit, and some of the Mad Kingsmen kind of try to make like a little training barrier in between the two parties. Put some bodies in between the two of y'all and just kind of create a little space. You guys see that there are, much more tents going up, some with very specific insignia for different forts.
I mean, if she's gonna be a little bitch, I'm probably good. Probably head back to the bar.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
As you head out, you hear her yelling to her companions over the rabble of the Mad Kingsmen in between, just like, and if I catch any of you at that bar tonight, you're out of the party. And they're like,
As I hear
Talia,
that, I'm
you
gonna
can't-
shout out,
You
I'll
all
give
get
any
free
of you a
drink.
free drink if you do show up.
yeah, Vic like turns in like, she grabs him by the ear. She's like, don't you dare. He's like,
He's like, listen,
And if you don't want to deal with that broad anymore, feel free to join us.
He's like, listen, in order to catch me, you have to be there.
I have officially
So you
extended the
two-
offer that they can join.
Good luck. They're Mad
Alright.
Kingsmen.
I already don't like this chick.
She called me a whore.
She did.
Yep.
She did. Got what she fucking deserved.
yeah, she's a terrible person. You guys head back to the bar.
Would you mind
Start
taking the
moving
bar with
things.
you?
Yeah.
How do you get Kenosi to come with you? Because right now, this giant man is just loving on him.
Kenosi.
You see it?
No, I'm not talking right now because all these people are
You
here.
have your little mental leap, don't you?
Yeah, that's true. Kenosi, we have to pick up a cherry cake on the way.
You know? Yeah, he immediately just like stops and he perks up and he looks at you and Adara and he's like, cherry cake? And he looks at the dude and he's like, belly rubs?
Cherry cake. Adara will rub your belly if you ask her.
Kenosi thinks real hard. I need my belly rubbed.
Deal. Yeah, he
Them
trots
rabbit
back over
hands
and
ain't doing it for
the guy,
me.
he's like, oh,
By a strange dog.
goodbye, weird dog.
I knew it.
Goodbye, dog with thumbs.
Dog with thumbs.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be like holding Adara's hand as we're walking back because I don't want any mischief.
Yeah, she's got her little staff out in front of her. Kenosi comes over and just like flops down in front. Adara manages to not trip over him as she stumbles past. What was that? What happened? And Kenosi gets back up and looks at you and goes, what the fuck, man? I did everything.
Not right now. We have to go. She can scratch your belly at the bar.
What do I do besides walk up and roll over? It's worked on everybody else.
She can't see you.
What?
She can't. Her eyes.
She was looking right at me.
They don't work. She doesn't see anything.
That explains why she enjoys tumbling downstairs so much.
Yes.
Ah. I thought it was a game.
No. No.
Love
No. That's a game. You should probably stop playing with her.
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah.
You guys make your way back to the bar. You still hang out at the training ground? Or
Yeah, I'll stay there until about like an hour before opening. And then,
anybody that you're interested in talking to? Any of these other folk around? There are plenty of other contestant-looking folk, other lords and stuff like that. Just doesn't seem like any of them were interested in the 1v1s.
Well, unfortunately, that's the only thing that Oozle's really interested in right now.
Yeah.
I'll
There's
like
a couple archers around. There's a good amount of like scrawny folk over sitting at a table talking about something.
Oozle has no interest in scrawny folk. Yeah, no, I'll just like revamp my my promotion voice and just like try to like gear towards like the lords or like actual like knights that are there to see if like they just want to get in on that.
One guy approaches you. He seems a little off. Scars just about all over his face.
Man after my own heart.
Weird look in his eye. And he goes, "Hey man, I'm totally down if we could change the conditions just a little bit."
To what? Alright.
Well, name's Tyler.
Hold on.
Magic and suddenly you can't fight anybody.
Right?
I
I mean,
would propose
I don't use magic. I'll fight anybody.
use magic.
I would propose that we don't use training weapons. We use the real deal, and we go until death or one of us quits.
Oh, yeah. I love that idea.
He just gets this nasty grin on his face. and
What's
he
your
goes,
weapon of choice, Fred?
Knife. He pulls out like just this 3-inch jackknife, just a little pocket knife.
One of you slip out, motherfuckers. Alright, well. We can do it.
Armor up if you see fit, and he just like takes his shirt off and removes his pants. He's just in like this little leather thong.
You're about to get your shit kicked in.
Kicks off his shoes.
The fucking the tiny little daggers, them slippery motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah,
that's my weakness.
Nice to know you, buddy.
Fucking, sure, fucking, you wanna do it?
So we'll just go shot for shot until someone quits out.
Fucking bet.
You want to roll initiative?
Yeah, sure.
I am at 15.
You go first.
All right, yeah. Your AC?
AC 28.
28. Takes a swing. He critically fails. He sticks his arm out, and it is just in the perfect opportunity. It provokes. You get attack opportunity.
Absolutely. I'm going to... No, because that'd be a Sunder check, and I'm not trained in Sunder.
Smasher's fucking arm.
Yeah, no, because if I were to try to smash his arm,
You
try
can
to, like,
you
break
can
it or
call
something.
shot on the arm, and that'll kind of negate the need for a sunder. It does increase his AC by 4.
Okay, fuck it, yeah, we'll call shot on the arm.
The
That's
dude is in his
sticking out
underwear.
towards me.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 27
Easy. Yeah.
for another 5. That's gonna be 10.
Yeah, you swing down, and his arm just crumples underneath your flail. He lets out a scream, takes a step back, and he flings his shoulder into the air, and his arm resets. It is your turn.
Can I roll perception to see if I can see if that was like some magic
You're
bullshit?
fighting the rubber man.
See if he's breaking the rules.
He ate the
Yeah,
devil
go for it.
fruit.
So perception of this guy is Jesus only an 8. All right. 23.
I mean, his arm seems healed.
Hey, now I said no magics.
I'm not using any magic.
I'll swing again.
Yeah, roll it. You call shot for anything else, you just taking a general swing.
General swing.
Okay.
For a 30.
Absolutely hits.
Since I could, are we just doing like one attack each? Because I have 2 attacks.
You can take both swings.
Dope.
He's in range.
Alright,
This is
so...
a fight now. We're not doing this
Yeah, we will just do contended rolls for this guy.
Alright, bet. So this is 30 for 12 points on the first hit.
Yeah.
And then my second hit, nat 20.
That's a critical.
Oh boy. And are we doing double dice or
Just multiply.
Okay.
Keep life easy.
So that's another 18. And it's his turn.
Yeah, you just smash into his rib cage twice. You hear ribs crack underneath. He lets out this horrid, painful wheeze. A little bit of blood comes out of his mouth. And he goes, "Ah, damn good one!" And he just goes to stab you. Does not hit. Nat 20. And almost a critical, but not quite. The critical, max damage, 10 points.
Alright.
I'm sorry. 10 points. And the second hit, 4 points of damage. So he's just finding these little chinks in your armor. He's leaving himself wide open though while he does this. It's your turn.
I'm gonna roll Profession Knight to see if he's trying to like set up any like sneaky shit.
Yeah, totally.
20.
It doesn't seem like he's trying to feint you at all or anything. It just seems like he does not care if he's left open.
Okay.
Like his footwork is good. The position he's in doesn't give him any advantage if you swing at him though.
Imagine fighting to the death for free beer.
Alright. Alright, here we go. First
Fighting
smack.
to death.
Oof, that might not hit.
Been there, done that.
16?
16, because he has left himself open, hits.
Oh, fucking bet. For 10. And the second hit. That don't hit. 12?
No.
Yeah.
No, that does not do it.
I think so.
And he takes his 3 stabs at you. Miss, miss, hit. 1 hit. 3 points of damage. Give me a perception check.
12.
He's looking good.
Okay. Well, in that case, do I happen to detect evil on him?
You do not detect evil.
Just making sure. Oh, shit! I said no magic. I'm about to break my own rule. All right. First hit. Another nat 20.
Roll damage.
So that is gonna be for, damn it, 18 points of damage.
Yeah, another just horrid crushing blow, this time to his thigh. You can feel his femur snap.
Oh yeah. 20.
Yes.
Okay. For another 8.
Yeah, no, you feel his femur snap underneath your blow. And it's his turn. He wiggles his ankle a little bit, and he seems to be standing on it just fine.
There's some actual bullshit here.
And he keeps stabbing. A miss, 3 misses. Rolled terribly. He goes, give up whenever you feel like. I need them drinks.
How are you doing that?
Do you concede the bout?
No. Bout's not conceded.
Then we keep swinging.
Very well.
Joke's on you. You're fighting Baldur in disguise.
29
Got mistletoe on you.
for 7. Ooh.
Time to break out that pole arm and transform
16?
into a tree.
16 hits because he's leaving himself open.
I just realized
For
that's in Mexico, you use it.
12.
You use the pole arm all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You're a tree.
Once a week. Once a week.
That's fine.
1 hit out
Who
of
else
3.
are you going to use it on in the next week?
4 points of damage. Come on, you gotta have more than that.
It's tough to be a god. Just you. This is just a god in disguise. He's not even a Mad Kingsman. This is your god. You just don't know it.
Alright, here we go.
He's like, that's a great idea.
Hold on, let me write that down.
That comes later.
27.
Easy.
Well, we got a lot of assholes drinking for free.
Oh no, it's just these.
Just
ones.
12.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
And then
12? No.
there's
No,
12 points
12
damage,
damage,
yeah.
yeah.
3 more, 4 more with the archery dude. So 6 total drinking.
That is. Nope.
That's
It's an
really-
11.
No.
It's not. 6 people drinking for free when they're gonna bring all
Hit.
their buddies.
Hit.
to pay.
Hopefully.
Miss. 2 hits.
What if they're like the only ones to show up?
5 damage
No one else even got a flyer.
and 4 damage.
That old boy passing out flyers for 4 days. If nobody else got a flyer, we need to fire him.
Quit anytime you feel like.
Need to murk the boy and then
Here,
find
and he just
someone else.
leans forward and he goes, right here.
Oh god. That's bait. .gif.
So, if I wanted to faint, how would that work?
That is a combat maneuver.
It's also what, a bluff check. You can
Yeah,
do it
it's
if
a
you're not trained
bluff.
in it. You just if you fuck up,
If you fuck up, it provokes an attack opportunity.
you don't take any penalties or anything for not being trained in it. You just if you fuck up, he's gonna take a swing.
So I wanna feint like a side swing, but like go like past his face or like switch like 'cause it's a flail.
Yeah.
Like as I'm swinging, I want to like flick the wrist and like switch it up to like an uppercut.
Yeah, yeah.
So just
So
CMB.
Yeah, you can roll CMB or bluff.
25.
Yeah, you swing it by in front of his face. He doesn't flinch.
Well.
Roll for your
go.
uppercut.
For
His AC
18?
is 6 because he is assisting you.
so it's 18.
He's just
Yeah.
the cheerleader from Heroes.
It's an automatic critical. Roll damage.
Okay. 24.
Yeah, you just smash up through his jaw into his maxilla. Jaw shatters, flesh scatters everywhere.
What are the other people watching this?
They're like, a couple of them, you see a couple of guys, nobody that you've talked to are kind of sitting back like, really? Like, they seem, they're kind of like putting their faces away, almost a little embarrassed. Most of the other guys are like, what the fuck? Oh my god! Because every time you hit this guy too, he's like let out this massive cry of pain. You give him this horrid uppercut, and he just flies off of his feet and lands back first on the ground. His lower jaw and all of his teeth are just completely gone. He just lays there gargling.
Whose man is this?
Come get your man.
Come get your man!
I asked like the people gather like, whose man is this?
You hear a lady call from the back group, and she's like, "Oh, don't worry, he does stuff like this all the time." And about the time she finishes that, he kips up. His face is back in perfect shape.
There's a way to win
You
without
got
hitting him.
bamboozled. Tickle him.
And he goes, "My turn!" And he just starts stabbing.
Your CMD is so high.
It's my CMD, not my CMB.
Ooh!
Your CMD is not super low.
But if I'm trying to,
He lands all 3 hits. 2 points of damage, 3 points of damage, and 5 points of damage.
2 points, 3 points.
10 total. He goes, "Man, it's a damn shame I can't use my magic."
Like, well, I just caved in your face, so I know that.
See, right?
Hey.
Like, something tells me that shit ain't natural.
Another sport.
No, we left.
And you two
Good luck.
headed out.
I'm gonna roll my CMB and try to just put him in a headlock and put his ass to sleep, I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
Like,
Congrats. We've met the first person we have to use a scroll of disintegrate on.
24.
Yeah, you spin him around. And he's like, "Whoa, whoa, hey!" And you put him in the headlock. And he's like, "At least buy me dinner first."
Deadpool.
Yeah, I guess that's.
And his turn.
Reed
He's
Wilson.
gonna
We found
try
him.
an escape artist. He doesn't roll well. He's struggling against you a little bit. He goes, "Ah!" And he grabs his own head and he twists his neck.
No! Oh.
And dead weight's just barely out.
Just keep choking him.
Yeah, about to say, like, I'm not letting go. You're obviously fucking.
Yeah, the bonus it gives him.
Oh, he's able to
yeah,
slip
he was
out?
he was just able to slip out with that.
Oh
one.
no.
Well, shit.
And he gets to the ground and just kind of like, and he's like, back in. And yeah, from prone he tries one stab at you, but that's all he's got. Doesn't hit. Your turn.
I always knew that your
You weigh
eagerness to fight
400
someone
pounds.
would
Just
be
sit on him.
what kills you.
Give up whenever you feel like. He's just laying on his back.
Won't lie, I'm kind of stumped here.
Just call him out. Be like, yo, you're cheating.
Straight up, yeah. Like I'll say again.
Cage in your face.
This-
I know you use magic.
Okay, you're clearly using magics. That goes against the rules of the bout.
No. My magical talent is it's called Encore. And so as I trade and take hits, I gain bonuses to doing that. I get better at stabbing and I stab better. I haven't been using that on you at all. Is he's just laying on the ground. He hasn't bothered trying to get up or anything.
But I destroyed your face.
Yes, my curse.
That's magical.
Nah, not me.
But it is. Naturally you
not
can't
gonna
get your
go
face
forward.
smashed in and then just bounce back like that.
Well, yeah, of course, it's my curse.
So I say again that it goes against the rules of the bout.
Destroy his heel.
No. You said no magical abilities. I'm not using my magical ability.
Destroy his heel.
It doesn't fucking do anything.
Destroy his heel.
Yeah, sure, I'll fucking smash this fucking.
Call shot both of your moves.
Sure, I'm
On
going
both
for the
heels.
Achilles.
Yeah, go for it.
His spot's got to be somewhere.
First one, that's 17 or 24
It's the belly
or
button.
27
Nobody goes
rather.
there.
Yes.
That's for 11.
A horrendous shriek of pain as you smash his foot to a pancake.
Yeah, I'm going for the other one.
Yikes, bro.
Oh, that don't do it. That's an 11. But is he prone? Do I get any bonuses?
You get a +5 for being prone, but unfortunately a called shot on a small body part like that's a -8. Yeah. You miss the second ankle and he goes, oh! Woo! The number of people who have tried that one. So are we still going?
Go for wrists.
Dear God, don't listen to Alex.
He's got to have a spot somewhere.
Sure. Give me what you got.
He goes to kip up. What's your CMD again? 20.
24.
Four.
Dip in the river Styx.
He succeeds.
He dipped in by his nipple. Just start cutting them all.
Oh! It's a twister. Yeah, he kips up and takes a couple stabs.
Now he got nipple
Miss.
rings and they just held on by the
Miss.
rings and just.
Hit. One hit. 3 points of damage. And he goes, hey, right, I didn't explain the whole curse thing. How's about, 4 free rounds?
Just start destroying every square inch of this man's body.
You know what? That's fair. You
Yeah,
got heart. I'll give you that.
He just turns and, screams, and everybody in the crowd's just like, what the fuck? And there's the one gal way in the back, the one who yelled. She's just like, yeah, Tyler, you got him. You showed him. Oh, God. And he goes and he, puts his clothes back on. He goes, hey, thanks for not destroying my my underwear, by the way. It would have been real embarrassing. And he just walks away.
Yeah,
His
no.
dick.
No-
You got a
no
cold
problem.
shot him in the dick.
Called shot dick.
And he goes over and he's, going to high-five some people in his little crew, and they're just like, no, bro. No, you're fucking weird.
Like, listen, I'm really tired of seeing you die.
That was
Yeah, that man just broke his own fucking neck.
that was odd. I don't know what to do with that.
That is the last interaction of note.
That's perfectly fine.
You guys, you three reconvene back at the bar. You've got the ice sculptures pulled up. How many did you wind up making?
I think we made 2 baboons and a swan. Does that sound right?
It sounds about right.
Yeah.
Uzel shows up just a little later. Do you have a disturbed look on your face? Or
Oh,
do you,
absolutely. And I will fully explain everything that just fucking happened. In graphic detail. I'm so confused. Usually when I smash things with my fucking flail, they die. And he did not.
You see there's some folk gathering out front of the bar at this
And we
point.
did get our cherry cake before we came back.
Yeah, you swung by Joanne's, got a cherry cake.
This poor woman.
I know.
She was awake now.
Yeah.
Most certainly closed down for a good chunk of the middle of the day to sleep. As you come in, she's like, "Oh yeah, hi." And see you in a few. I'm just about to close up shop.
We just wanted. Well, I guess I should let you. Well, no, I've talked to this lady.
Yeah, you've talked.
We
to
just wanted to grab a cherry cake for Kenosi.
She passes the fuck out.
Oh, thank God I'm not insane. And she just goes, right?
You're not insane. Maybe a little sleep deprived.
A little bit. But I need to drink tonight. Yeah, she puts the cherry cake up, silver piece. Done and done.
Yep.
Kenosi's excited. He tries once again to flop down in front of Adara, and she once again almost trips over him.
Okay. Yep.
Little while after you get back and explain in gruesome detail what's going on, you see Johnny and Phil are both at the bar, and they're just like, what?
I turned his face into paste, and he came back.
That's horrifying.
That's fucked up.
That's what the fuck I'm saying.
On this episode.
I'm like looking at my flail to
That's
see if
fucked
it's
up.
like defective. Like,
it's,
did this like get swapped out with the training one when I wasn't looking? Like,
it's still covered in blood.
like I don't understand.
But he got free drinks, right?
He'll get 4.
Great. We can ask him about it when he gets here.
Yeah, because that
weird.
shit was weird.
Shit.
How do I get
with
some shit like that?
Kali's blessing, you can just do that.
Right? I'm gonna ask him how the fuck do I get that curse?
Maybe not a good idea for you to ask about it, because Kali will just destroy your world.
She wants me to be strong.
Nah.
This applies to that.
Sure. She already has a bad relationship with men, but whatever.
Well, she sought me out, so like
She
I'm
was
one
like
of the good
you.
ones.
I'm a nice guy, I promise.
Yeah, then they do this shit and go get someone else's
Yeah,
curse.
then they cheat on their god.
I already got Aries. Like
They type.
I would be more afraid of Kali than Ares any day. Any fucking day.
Yeah, Kali's powerful. You eventually make your way back. There's a pretty decent little gathering of folk in front of the bar, waiting for that door to come open.
I just go wait in the crowd.
You go stand there.
Wait, don't you
People
have
kind of
fireworks?
give a little bit of like clearance to you for a bit, and then they're like, "Hey, aren't you one of the owners?"
Oh yeah.
You go walk into like, "Wait, when did it? Is it? Are you opening it?"
See you in 10. And I just shut the door.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Run out to the back alley real quick.
10
and
minutes.
collect my fireworks.
Yeah, you get your couple fireworks. And
Yeah.
they're right where Don said they'd be.
Perfect. This will show the people how fantastic we are. Run back like around the building, back to the front.
Yeah, you run around to the front. Everybody's like now looking at you. The whole crowd's just like, what?
It's a magic trick,
I
you see?
stake him out on the side of the walkway there. Is it how close are we to sundown?
You guys would be late spring. Yeah, maybe 30 minutes out. So you got a nice sunset beginning.
Okay. I lied. 30 minutes.
The crowd's like, what? Are you serious? Is everything okay in there? What? Oh.
Absolutely. It'll be worth it.
And you just hang out outside with them?
Yeah. I sit down on like our little
You're not gonna
steps.
come back in.
Yeah, so like Harway busts through the door as you're recounting to Phil this horrid story. You see Phil and Johnny behind the bar, just both with these like terrible looks on their face as Uzel sitting there explaining something to them. You breeze by and they're like, "Oh hey!" and you just out the back door. Look back at you guys like, "The fuck was that?"
I had a plan I wanted to talk to him about, but I guess it'll just be you and I don't think that one's gonna go for it.
Okay, what?
So, I can work my magic. I can give us some immunity to the effects of alcohol, and we can scam a lot of people out of a lot of money. They can buy a lot of drinks. If they can outdrink, we'll tell them if they can outdrink one of us, they can have free drinks the next time they come here.
Outdrink the rabbit, you
Yeah,
get free drinks.
outdrink the rabbit, you get free drinks the next night.
That's actually a great idea.
But
What spell is this that you're using?
delay poison.
That does just delay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a hell of a hangover.
I'm so down. What's your constitution as a rabbit?
can die from alcohol poisoning.
Yeah.
Or we wouldn't have
Fix
gone
that.
for it anyway. He doesn't drink.
Okay, hang on. But do you know any spells that can boost my constitution? The answer should be yes.
Yes.
The answer should be yes.
There's another one.
And then
When multiple people have played druids, the answer should be yes.
Do you not have neutralized poison?
I do have neutralized poison.
That
I
would
didn't
probably be
prepare it,
better.
Or like,
But I can take the time to prepare it.
The
That
first
would-
hour will be pretty calm anyway. You, know,
That
you
would-
don't want to start the drinking games till
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
'cause
8,
like,
10 o'clock.
Why people say that?
if we wanted to make it fair, you could just boost, make it so I don't get nearly as drunk, or you just outdrink the rabbit. That sounds like a
fair
great
about
idea.
this.
Yeah, I can do that. We can neutralize poison.
Either way.
Does it require verbal components?
Oh, verbal, yes. But
It's gonna be loud in the bar.
we'll do it in the back room. It'll be fine.
Yeah, you can cast it in the back room and then have it so they come out or whatever.
So are we doing outdrink Excelli or outdrink the rabbit? Because outdrink the rabbit sounds amazing.
Outdrink the rabbit sounds amazing. I'm just letting you know if you use delay
Yeah.
poison,
This is a very
that's
good point.
all gonna hit you
Time.
once later. Your tiny body can handle maybe a
Yes.
couple drops of like a hard alcohol. So
Yep.
if you're trying to shot for shot like a grown man,
Mhm.
You're gonna die.
even if he's a lightweight and is only going like 2-5 in,
Mhm.
that will kill you later.
But I can delay poison for you.
Sure, I'll take the hangover.
I'll take one for the team. There's bound to be some magic that someone can do to help me out.
Actually, I can cast neutralize.
Wait,
twice.
as a drunken monk, do you get hangovers?
I still
Yeah.
get hangovers.
Still get hangovers.
It's just I've got a lot of it's less than the average bear.
Drunken Master is actually like severely underpowered in that department.
Yeah,
You
unfortunately.
take a lot of
It's a
penalties.
super fun subclass, but
It's
you
a
gotta
fantastic concept.
you gotta wiggle some stuff in to make it feel a little better, in my opinion. Absolutely.
So are you in?
I'm in.
Okay, we're in.
Uzel, any special plans for the grand opening?
I'm going to mount the giant
the skull,
snake.
yeah.
Yeah, the bone snake skull.
I thought you were gonna say Altivo for a second. I'm like, I was
No.
unaware that you brought your horse into the bar.
Yeah.
Your war charger.
No way.
Because we don't know who else has seen the Bone Snake guys. And that was a Mad King mine before we took it over.
Well,
No, I
someone's
thought that
outside
was. I
playing
know
with
because
fireworks.
that was fucking.
It was deeper in the mine.
Yeah, and that was because like that thing popped up because of the Underdark, like
Come on.
fucking the Underdark, whatever the fuck it's called.
And who was outside the mine before we got there?
But see, all the people that went in there were
And who's
dead.
already in town looking for you?
The question is, do you guys tell me not to?
Oh no, absolutely not. No.
Because he's not inside right now.
I would love for you to bring your horse into
Going
this bar.
home.
That's a
No,
great
that's
idea.
we're not talking about the horse. We're
You're
talking
just
about the
out
skull.
Oh,
We're already
they-
boned. I don't know about this plan. I have not been around Uzel Ulgan all day.
Well, maybe you should be inside the bar instead of just sitting outside on the steps.
Fortunately, I'm
Yeah,
a showman.
you did kill 2 volleys of Mad Kingsmen. One on the way in and one on the way out to secure the skull.
Telling me it's not.
Now, do they know that that's what was in the mines that they boarded up and were guarding against?
Exactly.
Who knows?
Exactly. Because all the fucking small, tiny ones were like all around
There's
the
only
outside.
one surefire way to find out.
Yeah,
that's
they're
to mount the
all,
skull.
all of them were like all the tiny ones were like on the outside, so they would have had to get through the small ones in order to get
But
to
are
the
they
big
not
one.
the same shape as the big one?
There could be who knows where these things come from.
Too bad you're sitting outside.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that you're about to get us all killed.
Well,
We
You-
could have just said we bought it from the small town. I mean, we can make up some bullshit.
Yes, we went to the enemy territory and purchased this.
We found it on the roadside.
It's getting mounted.
You do have other skulls.
I mean, I'm not really any cool ones.
You have your backstory skull.
You have
I
your
do,
own
but that's always on.
It's your pauldron.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like
You
that.
got your
You
own face.
you could always mount it just for the night.
No, it's too valuable to me.
Too valuable. You
There's
got
a lot
your
of drunk motherfuckers out here.
you got your metal U head.
Who's gonna steal from 2 orcs?
You'd be surprised. Have you seen Don? That
In this
shit
town,
goes
Besides
on?
probably a
these
lot
2
of people.
Orc
fuckers.
on orc crime, man.
Orc on orc crime.
Excruciatingly low, but you guys don't know because you haven't actually gone
Mhm.
into the territories.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. No, the
No.
snake skull. It's getting put up. because
Okay.
We're doomed.
You spend a little time. You mount that.
beautiful.
A little bit of time passes. Couple burlier, bigger guys in the green tabards
If
show
you get
up.
inside soon,
Join
you
the
can tell me
crowd.
to take it down.
Well, unfortunately, I've got shit to do.
It's inhumane of you to keep these skulls, but
That's a damn shame.
But they were assholes
Trophies.
first.
The trophies. All of these things attack me first. Save for the head of meat. That's just for, because it's dope.
just understand,
For me.
trophy hunting will not be allowed in my presence. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Try to stop me, rabbit.
She says, is like, I've gathered 2 skulls so far.
Bro,
in their
laugh at me when I
presence.
can become a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Laugh at me then. Laugh at me then.
I shall. That'll be a glorious battle.
None of those have been trophy hunts, though. Those have all been fights, and then you take the skull afterwards.
Fair enough.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I expect, none of the skulls you have are good ones to hang except for the one of your own face.
And even
That'd be a very
that's-
interesting art piece.
He's just got a big
I
ego.
want to set.
man.
I'll set the construct oozle head just like right on the bar.
Just like next to the monkey,
Just
next to the bouge luge.
yeah. Just,
You like sit a bottle of orc's blood in there so you can like pour it out of the mouth.
that's a great idea.
It would not take too terribly long to hollow out the inside.
If you want it done really well, I'm probably
Bro,
the best
if
option.
you fuck up our ice sculptures,
No, I'm not gonna fuck up the ice
It's not
sculpture.
really
This
a
is a head.
sculpture. We're doing.
All right, yeah.
doing this
I'm
with
gonna open the door, and I'm just like,
You open the door and you just see
I'm just sitting
Krell
there
just
staring
sitting
at
in front of you. No longer Haraway. Krell forever.
Excuse me, folks. Need to borrow him for a minute. I'm just gonna grab him and pull him inside.
He seems zoned out.
Way!
You slam the door.
My
You hear like a
show!
groan from outside. My show. It's getting to crunch time, guys.
What do you want?
It's like
How
10
quickly do
till.
you think you can hollow this thing out?
are we hiding Ben?
What do you? Why? Why do you want to hollow out your skull?
They're
Because
There's
ice
already
sculptures
not much in
and
there.
case. Yeah, that's right.
Listen here, I'm pretty sure I'm as smart as you now, so you can fuck off.
And the-
Let's work on
Then
it.
why are you asking me for help?
is there a way you can hollow this out so we can put orc's blood in it and then pour the orc's blood out the mouth? It'd be fucking fantastic.
Can I see the bottle of orc's blood?
Free?
Of course.
You're right.
Snatch bottle.
Doable.
I can give it a shot.
Engineering check. See how long it'll take.
Some inspiration to that. Didn't really help. Beautiful. 17.
17. It'll take maybe 20, 30 minutes.
How long do we have?
Can't
10
do it
minutes?
before we open.
10 minutes? We can do it after we open. Oh, by the way, do you like a mounted piece?
There's just the snake skull right on that main support beam, right at the bar where everybody's gonna walk by and look at. It's just above the
We
coat
can't.
rack.
I just walk over and pick it up and start heading upstairs.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
See, it's
Chase after
humane.
him.
I told you.
You guys go upstairs. Adara is rubbing Kenosi's belly upstairs. Have we opened?
Adara, I need a favor.
Do I need to sweep?
I really need you to read the Brew Queen book to Kay.
Yeah. She
Excuse me? She's blind.
she goes stiff and turns around and walks into Kay's room, and you just hear like, "Oh, well, hello there, Adara. How's it going?" And she just like grabs the book and opens.
She's gonna read you a story, Kay.
Oh my god, I love stories. This is just the best day ever. Have you guys opened the bar yet?
Soon. Stay up here and enjoy your stories.
Oh, fantastic.
Pay
I'll put
attention
that
to
when
what she
it's done.
says.
And
If she
immediately
stops,
Adara
that's when
just
you'll get-
stops. I can't read, and then comes back and like shakes her head.
Oh, good. I was
Close the
worried
book
that
and
if
she's
we
like,
gave
"What?
her an impossible task,
What
She
happened?
just dies.
Yeah.
Just explodes.
she just becomes Mises.
It's almost like someone could have translated this by now, and this would have been doable.
Well, I had to go do training. What the fuck have you been doing lately?
What are we arguing about?
I throw your fucking skull on the floor, like as hard as I can, full force.
Catch the fuck out of it.
Strength check, reflex save.
I'm adding inspiration.
Fight, fight, fight. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Oof. I don't know if that's gonna beat.
28.
Fuck!
Oh no.
25.
Roll unarmed damage.
So I'm untrained.
Yeah. D4 and half strength.
6.
It big nasty crack through it, teeth jumbled right out of the sockets.
I'm doing this as a favor to the party. We can't have this in plain sight. We don't know who's seen these.
Maybe you should explain that before smashing my skull.
What are you gonna do about it?
Oh shit!
Oh no!
I still have my flail on me.
I walk past him back downstairs.
Or do you? I'm smacking him.
Master Ulgan, is your skull okay? Did you get hit? Are you bleeding?
You're lucky my child is here.
We'll see
Yes!
later.
The asshole other orc smashed my skull. Hey, Dara.
Yes.
Think you're able to fix that?
She goes stiff and goes and starts collecting pieces. Harway Krell heads downstairs.
Go back downstairs. It's been about time.
Yo, I want to give her some glitter glue to pieces back
Grab a
together.
little, steel and flint. Head back
Yeah.
down to the fireworks.
Everyone's like, "Are you open?"
And just go.
I need like a survival check to
These
quickly
fireworks
light
better not be
these.
in my place.
If you're just using a flint and steel, you didn't grab like a candle.
It's fine. It's inspiration. I mean, I don't need it. 13.
You're taking your time with it for sure.
Oozle's gonna lean out the top
People are
window.
like, "What? But are you open?"
Keep going.
Yeah. Maybe a minute later, you
Seems
you
like
get the
that
first
brain
one,
isn't as
you
big
turn over
anymore,
the
eh,
next
big
one.
boy?
Give me another roll.
It's gonna take a couple minutes more. That was a 5.
Yeah, you're sitting there and you're taking at it and they're like, "What are you doing?"
Oozle's just leaning out the window,
The
laughing.
first one's like slowly encroaching as you're just like desperately trying to get it.
Yeah,
It doesn't
Why
seem to
don't you
light.
Pick it up and lean it over into the other one.
Yeah, you put the wicks together and that one lights. The first one starts going off.
Slam it back in the ground.
You just
Welcome!
It was like, "Oh, what the? Whoa!"
And I open the door and I just kind of gesture inside.
Yeah, people start coming in, and one guy comes over. He like pats you on the shoulder, and he's like, "Brilliant! When did you get permission to set off explosives in town?"
It's fine. It's not in town. It's above the airspace.
I'm off duty, and he just walks in.
That's the spirit.
Free beer to anyone who doesn't say anything. Just kidding.
Yeah, people start pouring in ever so slowly. Bunch of commoners. Joanne's one of the first ones in. The Taylors are here.
I'll argue it in court later.
Got someone to look after the wee babs. All kinds of fun folk. Couple of the Mad Kingsmen. Everybody that you owe free drinks to is here
Front center.
very on time. They start taking up seats, sitting down. Roy comes by. He's got a seat over in the far corner with a couple of the kind of more local guards. People start drinking. Everybody's very impressed with the ice sculpture. You get a good couple questions beginning, like, "Where'd you even get ice?"
Trade secret.
Wow. You guys went all out for this. I cannot believe it. This is crazy.
It's gonna be a party all the time.
Yeah. A small, slender woman slinks up next to you, long black hair. Sarah, the one who cut the shit out of Oozle's tendons
Oh.
earlier. Where do you get the ice?
This is one of those Gestapo
Sense.
folks we were talking about a couple sessions ago.
Right?
You're
Maybe we have a
registered as
shift
an
in.
agent user?
I don't know.
Oh man, all the way from up north?
Could be.
This is the furthest north I've been in. Fuck. Years. It's so hot and sweaty down south, man. I don't do well with the humidity. Frazzles my hair. Shadow Mage has got to be sleek. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Shadow Mage, huh?
Yeah, that's Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't talk to you. I talked to your large, loud associate. I'm Lady
Yes.
Sarah.
I saw you kick his ass. That was freaking great.
Yeah, he's slow.
Yeah, he is.
And about this time, you make your way down the stairs. But I saw you. You took on that one big guy that wound up being super soft about animals or whatever. You took him pretty easy, it seemed.
I'm a bit of a boxer.
Yeah,
Throw hands once in a while.
quite impressive. I never quite bothered with the art.
That's fair. We each have our own talents. No. Nope. Well, I was gonna roll her a drink, but it's not gonna be a great drink. 13.
We have our talents. Yeah, you're like leaning on the bar and you just like, I'm not near the booze. 1 minute, and you just like walk around the backside, and by the time you go and like get a drink fashioned, Phil had already set her up with just, you know, some basic bullshit, and she's headed off to some table.
I'll grab
There.
the robot skull and the bottle and like head upstairs. And as I pass the bar, I'm gonna like drop the Crafter's Fortune toothpick and like slide it to Phil. It'll make the drinks better when you make them. It's magical. Just
Don't do it. He has diseases.
Yeah, a couple people in the bar's like head turn as you say that one, and Phil's just like, thanks, buddy. Yeah, there's a couple people, and they kind of like look at their drinks for a second and look up, and Johnny immediately is like
Listen,
racing over to
I was
the
gonna
table,
say,
and he's like,
It's fine.
They're
He's not the one that makes the drinks. You guys are fine.
yeah. It's really unfortunate that you're gonna be down here with all these people, and I'm gonna be up there with your skull.
Hmm.
You already broke one of them. You're kind of the asshole in this situation.
Absolutely, but it's that development from being big brain to
big
dumb
muscle.
but strong.
Yes.
I'm so sorry for what I'm about to do.
It's fine.
You go upstairs to tinker with the skull?
Yeah, we'll work on that one first.
Okay. You guys are all hanging out down at the bar. There is a good couple of people, mostly commoners and stuff, just like, oh my god, you have a rabbit and it's in people clothes.
Oh God.
And, yeah,
No.
you get people coming around,
Oh.
and you're just like nervous hopping around. They're like, hey, stop! You can't crowd the rabbit. You know, rabbits, they're timid, man. Just like,
Would you like to pet it? No, I'll go. I'll
I
grab
will
the
bite
rabbit.
you.
Go for
I
it.
will bite you.
Go for
roll
it.
grapple.
And it was then on the grand opening the party cohesion fell apart. We brutally murdered
Welcome to the
each
last
other.
episode of Magic.
Oof.
17 episodes, we made it.
It's only a 19.
Level 5.
Only a 19.
Still
That's
succeeds,
great.
though,
Yeah,
right?
it
Yeah.
absolutely still succeeds.
You can roll escape rate. Fenrir's bonus starts procking. You get that free bite.
No.
Everything's...
Oh, free bite? Yeah, I'll bite you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll your d6. It's a d6 standard no matter what size you are. So
2 points of damage.
yeah, the rabbit's biting, and the couple of people you're like, you want to bet? It's like, oh hey man, you should probably put the rabbit down.
Oh no,
She
she's
seems-
just a little feisty. She's got a lot of spirit. She's with an adventuring party. Would you like to pet it?
They're all backing up. They're not having that. Like, we'll just look. Thank you though.
Oh, fair enough. Hey, would you like to pet our baboon?
At this point, Kenosi shows up with Adara. And Kenosi just like looks over at the crowd of people and all the heads that are turning to him, and he just kind of like,
Slinks into
Hey,
it.
Kenosi!
ah! And he pulls out a little red ball.
Yes!
And he like holds it out, and everybody's like, what? And he, ha! And then there's 2, and they're like, whoa! And he starts going, and there's like 6 of them, and he starts juggling, and they're all like, ah! And everybody starts like losing their shit.
Good.
It's a good boy. It's a good boy.
Get
With
him
the Dara coming back downstairs, did she bring my skull with her? 'Cause she was
No,
fixing it?
no, they probably, oh yeah. She does not bring your skull down.
Damn it.
She just comes down. She's
Did you put me down yet? You
click
still holding
clacking.
me?
I'll put you down. They don't want to
Okay.
pet you. You're the team mascot.
It's called the Babbling Baboon.
Yeah.
It's not like the rabbit hole. or
But
whatever.
see, we also have a rabbit.
You also do
I'm
have.
gonna. I'll tug on your pant leg if I can.
Good.
Get him a tip jar.
course. I'll rummage around, find like an empty jar
Yeah,
or something,
easy.
and I'll just set it next to Kenosi.
Yeah, copper coins start coming in like mad as Kenosi's just juggling his little heart out. He does a backflip and everybody loses their shit.
He'll buy so much cake with his money. Oh my god, where's his bicycle? Tricycle.
So are you now behind the bar making drinks for people as well, helping Johnny and
yes,
Phil out?
until this one calls me to go to the back for a
Yeah, Phil's not too
round.
great. Specialty drinks and stuff, he passes off to Johnny. Johnny doesn't seem to have much of any problem with it.
Okay,
And Johnny's not using the toothpick.
that's much better. 24.
Phil also hands Johnny the toothpick and does not explain where it came from, and he just goes, "Hey man, keep a hold of that." And he's like, "Oh, bro, that completes my look totally." And he just like immediately he's like, "Kind of weird flavor, but whatever."
24 on bartender.
Yeah, you're handing out drinks left and right. You're making some of the specialty ones. It starts coming up. People are using the bouge luge now, doing specialty shots and things like that
Yeah.
as you man that station.
Did we also get just like regular ice for like just cold beer and stuff?
Oh no, we took all the kegs downstairs and we're like
Yeah,
slowly
all the
bringing
kegs
them
are
up.
refrigerated.
Gotcha, gotcha.
And through the night, it's expected that you two go and retrieve them.
We probably should.
I also have Ant Hall, so if one of us needs to.
Please, can we get the image of
Ant
like,
Hall
the
will not
rabbit?
get a keg up by you.
Okay.
Oh, that would have been great.
Or
Just this
Phil or
rabbit just
Johnny.
hoisting this keg.
Somebody comes to get a specialty shot from you. Dark skin, long dreads, black hair. Sir Blitz, the lead fist man.
Perfect.
Hey, so what you making?
This one I call Orc's Blood. So I roll a 17.
Yeah, you create. You get a good bonus because you've already made that drink, of course.
Right.
You swirl it up and he goes, "That's you spending time over east?"
Not really. Have you? Where are you from?
Oh, I'm stationed northeast. I don't realistically, I haven't fought any orcs or whatever through my station. I mostly keep guard of the fort. We're a more defensive position. Anyway, it's pretty brutal, pretty metal. Seeing that you especially hang out with a couple, I enjoy that.
Well, it was green, so it fit.
He kind of like looks at you because you're still downstairs for a second. You just see this guy kind of like at the bar. He like glances you up and down real quick and looks over and he goes, "Green like their skin, right?"
Yes.
Can I roll perception to see if I hear that?
Yeah.
Bro, do you have your bendy straw with you or no?
Ooh, that was a nat 20. So
Oh yeah,
20
you
and 10.
absolutely hear this conversation going on.
No, our blood is green too.
Are you trying to sabotage us?
It's not though.
You just haven't been around the right orcs. And then I'll just leave and go hang out with Roy.
Sir, is your blood green? I was like, I got special blood too, man, but like maybe you should see a doctor. And he's like, "It's okay. I doubt most of the guys around here will care too much, let alone, try to call you out on it." I like the name. It's it flows. It's a good looking drink too. Let me maybe we'll see how it tastes.
It's pretty good.
Do you slide it over to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, "Thanks." He takes the shot. I like that.
Right. It's
That's
delicious.
good. That's good.
Keep passing him drinks. That's all she really knows how to do.
What'd you say your name was?
Charlie.
It's Charlie.
Every time.
The name my parents gave me was Charlie.
It has been bequeathed upon me.
They call me Charles.
The title, Charlene, Charlie.
Charlie, short for
The
Chuck.
name that is my name that I was given.
I make it to most of these tournaments and festivals. I haven't seen you around before at all. Where are you from?
Been around a lot. Like, ended up on a ship, crashed, made my way over here. Just, a lot of moving.
It's
Don't
at
really
this
have a
point that I
home.
remember that I don't remember the backstory we gave to Jeff.
I do.
Jeff?
You were in a shipwreck?
Yeah, the asshole mayor of this shit.
I vaguely remember, like,
I know,
yeah,
that's
that
what I
town
was
treated us
struggling
like
to think
shits and
of.
we just
It was
kind of
like
left.
something about the east, but not really the east. I couldn't remember. So I was, bullshit.
If you can't remember, you can't remember. You just gotta roll
just
with the punches.
bullshit, yeah. You were Sir Blitz, was that right?
Yeah,
Yeah?
Blitz. It's it's not like a birth name or whatever. It was a title given when I got the position and whatever.
Well,
But shoot, it's been so many years at this point. I don't even go by my. I haven't heard my parents given name or whatever in years.
what's your real name?
I think it's gonna take a couple more Orcs Bloods before I'm willing to embarrass myself or something like that.
Right? Just pass 2 more over.
His real name's
He drinks for
Norman.
free.
It's like, I'm gonna drink this slowly, but thanks for making a second one. If you want that, you can have that one if you want.
Don't drink the product. Oh, sense motive.
Yeah, I'll drink mine. I'm just
Yeah,
it down.
Yeah,
like I always
easy.
do.
yeah. Kind of gives you that appraising look. He's like, all right. Well, I won't keep you too long from any of the other guys. You see, there's like almost a line forming behind him at this point for the specialty drinks. Happy grand opening.
Thank
I'll
you.
just be sitting over, around.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll see you at the joust or the tournaments or something.
Well,
Probably
you see me
kick your ass again.
You'll see me when I come back for my next round, and unfortunately you won't, because in the Brawlers tournament, since it's not an officially regulated thing, magical talents are fully allowed. And he just takes a little shoot and walks away.
We'll see about that. And 16 on the next bartending.
Yeah,
Just keep going.
just keep it going. Keep them drinks moseying on. Oozle, couple familiar faces come in. 2 of them. Man comes in, tall, proud. It's the cavalryman that you beat due to bad straps, Sir Anthony. And following right up behind him is his friend. They're stationed together out at the fort, Lady Moran. Coke bottle glasses, bob cut. Real nerdy little look to her. She's got a book tucked under her arms. She orders apple juice.
And reads at the bar.
And goes and sits down and cracks open a book at
I love people
at
that
a
read
little
at the
table.
bar.
Sir Anthony goes, he gets a stout beer, one of Melman's IPAs. Super good.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored
Unless.
unless
That.
they're from like Commerce City or whatever. Something like that. They're relatively local.
Yeah.
They're close. They're in Colorado.
Let's just start calling all the breweries around and be like, hey man, listen.
We could put you in the stream.
I've already put most of them in.
Oh man.
Yeah, he goes and just kind of sits down next to her, kind of mingles with a couple other people. Strong, stoic, quiet type. She gives you a little wave from her seat
Give a wave back.
and just buries her nose in her book. Not too terribly much in the way of other interaction.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out with Roy and his boys.
You go hang out with Roy in the town guard?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he loves having you over there. They're just
That's my fucking boy.
he's trying to like ruckus some people up, and he's like, "Come on, we're off duty. We can get a little loud." And the guys are like, "I don't know if we can do that." There's so many of our coworkers here, and like that Sir Blitz over there, he's a big deal, man.
We're all here to get drunk, lads.
Yeah,
Have a time.
smack him with the older gentleman that you've seen around a good couple of times. He's like, fuck, that's all I need to hear. And he goes and gets a shot of whiskey, and just sits down and just joins the party.
Hell yeah, we're here to drink.
You're upstairs. What are you doing with this skull? What fate befalls it?
Well, the construct skull I will legitimately make into the bottle holder.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Get up a minute.
accept to craft magic arms and armor for that?
Sure. It's tampering with magic arms and armor, I suppose.
Yeah. 24.
24, yeah. Sufficient. It takes you, you know, that shorter end, maybe closer to 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah. Is the skull repaired? Is
The teeth are back inset, and it seems like there's some kind of glue setting.
Yeah, I just go like stand on it, like I put one foot and then just like test if it's gonna hold.
It starts making cracking sounds.
Yeah, I just.
You destroy the skull.
And I go back downstairs.
You come
Sounds
downstairs
like
with
there's some PvP in our future.
Urzel's head.
Oh yeah.
Haraway comes back through the door very close to you. And he's got it.
I'll take it and I'll set it up on the bar.
Yeah. You now have bottled orc's blood that you can pour out of Urzel's mouth at any point you desire. Very quickly, people in the bar start calling that the bloody jaw.
Yeah.
That's the bloody jaw.
I like that.
Nice.
And Haraway's got it set up super easy. You can just open up the mouth, the bottle will slide out. You can just slide a new bottle
So
of
we
really
found
whatever in.
her favorite drink.
It won't fit, you know, like the tall wine bottles or fancy whatevers, but like standard size whiskey, rum, any kind of standard size bottle you can slide right in there.
Is May here causing havoc?
You haven't seen her yet.
Oh, I'm waiting.
As the night continues rolling on, more familiar faces show up. You see Lucian comes through. He does not have Alder. And he kind of walks up, he climbs his way up to the bar and hails for a quick small pint of cider, makes his way over to you and sits down. There is a lot of people here.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's the grand opening. I'm just, sorry, never been much of a people person.
I understand.
Alder hates coming into buildings too. Especially when I have to like hide him in public and whatnot.
The number of people that have tried to pick me up is really
Well, people like
You're
rabbits
just
in
so
clothing, I
adorable.
suppose.
Does Kay still just think you're just a rabbit?
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah,
You
I'm
you
George.
poison that man's mind
I'm
from now on.
George.
It's just George.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
How have you been? So besides everybody trying to pick you up, how have you been making your way?
Oh, things are going swimmingly.
Just
Been
hanging
very
out over
popular
in this.
so far, yeah.
You're probably just hanging out, probably over in
Yeah.
one of the
Yeah.
far sides or something.
Probably near where Kenosi is, kind
Yeah.
of trying to stay away from people.
Yeah,
Kenosi's loving the attention. He's showing everybody his tricks.
yeah.
It's a great time.
it's like back at the circus, but people aren't whipping and setting them on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Lucian flips Kenosi a little coin, gives him a little tip, and Kenosi's just like big wave.
When are we starting this out drink the rabbit thing?
Yeah, whatever.
The door opens, and a tuft of pink hair makes its way in.
She is. Yes.
May comes.
Uh,
Saddles up right next to you and your crew of lads. She just walks up and goes, "Well, just save a seat for me."
Well, of course. And like I'll slide over and like if there's not enough space.
You slide back and over, and she just sits on your lap.
I knew it.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, she just saddles up nice and easy, and Roy's like, "Now who's this?"
Oh, this is my girl May.
She goes, "I'm May. It's a pleasure to meet you." And he's like, "Yeah, you too. Didn't know that Ulgon already had a lady friend around." And yeah, she just starts absorbing attention. She hangs out with your crew for a short period of time before making her way to the bar. And she just disappears into the crowd. She is, of course, in her human-esque guise.
Right.
I would hope.
More than likely.
Yeah. She's got the pink hair and everything going. Swings by, gives you a little wink, and goes, "Attracted quite some samples here."
Right? I definitely. Well, let's see. Ooh, I might not. I attempt to make which one did we? The pink lady.
Oh yeah, the pink lady. That's right.
Yeah. The pink drink.
Pink drank,
I
Yep.
think it was the pink lady.
It was.
pink
Yeah.
lady.
Yep.
What's your total?
It was a 12.
You've made it before, and you have the recipe down. Your bonus gets you through.
Perfect.
Yeah, you slide one of those over. How'd you know? So, got your eye on anyone?
Yeah, know, there's a couple. Mostly, you know, the ones that fought me earlier, they were pretty cool. They actually won. It's rare.
Oh, you fought some of them earlier?
Yeah, earlier in the day.
Yeah? Who'd you fight?
Sir Blitz and Sir River. They were pretty cool.
Which ones are those?
Point them out. If River's even here, he should
River
be.
is here.
Yeah.
He just hasn't come up and
Get
like talked to you
man.
yet.
Right.
He came in just enough to get like the nod where it's like, yeah, he drinks for free.
Yeah.
And he's been chatting with Phil most of the time, it seems. Yeah, Mate just kind of like looks the both of them up and down and goes, that Blitz one's quite the specimen.
Right. He's supposed to be somebody important. I don't fucking know.
And somebody important.
And he's special.
Yeah, I don't want her to know that. She's a succubus.
She's gonna find out
Yeah,
one
she's
way
gonna,
or another.
she's gonna sideswipe you, man.
That's fine.
Well, that's all I
Miss
need to hear. And she just like goes to
Girl.
give you a little fist bump. Wish me luck, girl.
Rough.
And she goes to walk right up to Blitz.
I'm not gonna fight Meg. She's a scary bitch.
Yeah, she goes up, she starts chatting to him. He doesn't seem that into it.
Woo!
Dope.
What
Yeah.
a lad.
Dope.
And that 20 on the will save helps.
I'm just gonna watch. Keep making drinks.
Yeah. You do see Sir River, he's hanging out with another guy. They're kind of just shooting the shit back and forth a little bit. They make their way up to the bar a couple of times. Just seem to be hanging out mostly together. A little bit more time passes. Tyler shows up, your insane guy. He shows up with his little cohort of friends. A good crew. Let's see, how many people are there in that crew that I gave to them? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 4 dudes, the 1 gal. Start making their way in. They start getting some drinks. Tyler's immediately just like, yeah, 4 drinks for free! Woo! I did it! Everybody's kind of like, come on, man. Like, wait until you at least get the 4 of them in you. And he's like, you guys got like moonshine?
Oh god.
You know?
We do have the awful wine that I made. The Tears to Wine.
No, I mean,
Just that super poor quality.
we do.
Most of like the common folk that are coming in and out, like the tailors and stuff, they're drinking that because it's nice and cheap.
Right. I don't think they have anything that strong. I mean,
You can
fuck
try
it.
to make something.
He
real
gets
quick.
the blue goo.
Yeah, it's always the blue shit that fucks you up.
Yep.
Yeah, he gets that and he's just like, oh, it's always the blue shit that fucks you up. And he just like slams it back. He's like, woo! I like that. I like that. Thank you.
There's 3 more where that came from.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go sit down. He goes and sits over with his friends and they're all just like, and they just like give him a little pat on the back
No,
kind of
We
thing.
can't do the drinking shit while he's here.
Sure you can.
Nope.
We
He will
don't
drink
know.
you to death.
We don't know what his curse exactly is. So far, it seems like he heals from getting fucked up.
At one point, through the kind of early phase of him drinking, he most certainly stands up at the table and goes, "I'm gonna die tonight!" And everyone's like, "Shut up, man! It's the gimmick's gone. Like we all get it." Everybody else at the bar is like, "Woo!"
We're all gonna die someday. Just keep making drinks.
Just keep making drinks.
When he walks in, I'm gonna like just recount like the entire interaction that I had with Tyler to Roy. Just be like,
Yeah, and
That's the
Roy's
fucking
like
guy.
looking at him. He's like, "That's the fucking dude."
yeah,
Whew.
I destroyed his face, and he just
Huh.
got back up. Blood and teeth went everywhere.
Wow.
That's what I said.
One tough son of a bitch, I guess.
I guess.
Something like. We'll have to ask about that a little later as he's sipping on his beer. You came back downstairs. What are you up to? Anybody you want to talk to? You
was
didn't.
like-
You didn't seek out a whole bunch of people necessarily. At
I'm gonna go past the window, kind of by the front door.
Yeah.
Look outside and see if anything caught on fire by our fireworks.
It's a good call.
Yeah, perception check.
You set my garden on fire.
That is a 24.
Nope, nothing set on fire. There's a good group of people though, kind of hanging around the couple trees that you have planted out front and around the garden, just chilling and chatting.
That's fine. Yeah, and then I go to the bar and I order an apple juice. Kind of like
Yeah.
fiddling with my dice and just...
Swindle some people.
You order an apple juice. Phil's just like, yeah, man, totally the usual. Hey, weird thing. That that gal reading the book, she's totally just drinking apple juice too. Yeah, you
Who
look
comes to
over.
a bar and orders an apple juice.
You look over at her. She's just flipping through pages. There's a good couple other people now sitting at her table as the guy that she's sitting next to is chatting with them.
Did you catch her name?
It was Moran, I believe, Lady Moran.
Thank you. And I just hobble off with my little cup.
Yeah, she came in with the dude sitting next to her. That's all tall and stoic and whatever.
Yeah, I go and bump into her. And
Yeah.
then I say, excuse me, in halfling.
Yeah, she kind of looks at you and just like the tiniest little nod up, she's in perfect halfling. She's like, "Oh, it's not a problem. Don't worry about it." And then she goes like, "Oh," and switches back to. She's kind of taken back that she just did that.
Sorry, won't happen again. Do we need another keg? I can go downstairs and fetch one.
You speak halfling.
I speak a great deal of languages. If you'll excuse me, I do have to work.
Oh, of course.
This bitch. Just string her along.
Gives her finger a little lick for the next page, kind of deal.
So,
as you.
no, we're good. We don't need another keg right now.
2 kegs? Alright. And I go down in the basement.
Yeah, you walk away.
He speaks a lot of languages, but he doesn't listen.
You get a good little round of laughter at the bar for that one.
That's alright. She's kind of sus.
You're kind of sus.
Who comes to a bar and orders apple juice.
Says the one who just ordered apple juice.
I own the bar. But you don't just roll up to a bar and be like, hey, you guys got apple juice?
People are ordering food. Mark's in the back. He's got his full draconic mask now on and a full hooded cloak on his short but stout frame as he is just whipping on the griddle. At one point, man approaches the bar from Tyler's group, from the rowdy regenerative boy. Big, rotund man, bushy beard, comes down, doesn't seem very well kept. Excuse me, miss. Who's your cook?
And
He
so
doesn't
it's
have
different.
a name. Yeah, he won't tell us his name. He's pretty cool though. He's a great cook.
He's like looking back the bar, and at one point Mark kind of like turns to bring a plate and he goes, he's one of those Abby types.
Yeah, really pleasant dude.
Makes wonderful food, and I should know, it's my specialty. Just wanted to, give him some props. I don't know what you guys are paying him, but
I mean, tips are always appreciated.
yeah, he just slaps a silver piece down on the table,
I'm gonna pass it on back to Mark because
kind of like looks at it, and he just gives you like a solemn nod. Puts it in an apron pocket, and he just kind of like gives a little bow, and the guy's just like, he turns back around, and he's like, God, those religious folk are always so weird. Good on you for hiring him, though. Like, great pickup.
yeah, he's a good cook. I wouldn't call him weird. I mean, your friend over there's weird. What's his story?
He's an absolute terror and a dread to be around. Yes, but super useful.
Well, that's not a nice way to talk about people, but sure. What exactly is his deal? My friend said that he smashed his face in.
Yeah, he's got just like this ridiculous ability to regenerate.
That's it? Anything else?
No, he's got a magical sport in him that allows him to he trades blows, and the longer he fights, the better he gets at fighting. But just for that instance, you know what I mean? And if he switches, it seems like if he switches targets or whatever, it seems to reset him. But be damned, the guy feels everything. He feels pain just fine, and he just seeks it out at this point.
Oh,
He's
so
been
a sadist.
He's been fucked up so many times. I think it's just gotten to his head.
I mean, that would fuck anybody up.
I watched that guy. There was some experimental technology they were trying for scouting. It takes you high up into the air, and it's like on a tether or whatever. It floats you up, and then you can get a good bird's eye view and come back down or whatever. The dude got impatient on the way back down and just jumped out the fucking basket. Watched him splatter himself all over the pavement. It took him maybe 30 seconds to solidify again and give us the report.
That's fucked up.
It was horrifying. We have a camp counselor. He's actually just sitting over there. He points at one of the other guys. Just because of him.
Fair enough. I heard it was some sort of curse, where like he got it?
No idea. He doesn't talk about that too terribly much. He just says, "Oh yeah, my curse," and he says it in like the lightest attitude. I don't know if he actually thinks it's a curse anymore or whatever. I didn't know him before much of this, so.
Was anyone important? Got an important family name or anything?
No family name associated with him or anything like that. And we're just National Guards guys. We're not like the big ticket names like Blitz over there and stuff. We just, we mosey around mostly inside. We test out new tech, march around and look pretty and whatever. But
good to know. Okay.
yeah, don't know where he came from, don't know where he's going, but be damned if he's not going to die just about every night along the way.
Jesus.
Anyway, excellent food, thank you. And
Yeah.
he turns and walks away.
So we need Tyler.
Need that mess.
Join our band of misfits.
You're hanging out with Roy
Voice.
still?
Yeah.
Adara comes and tugs on your sleeve.
Yes?
There's someone upstairs to see you. She has not been upstairs at all. She's been hanging out with Kenosi.
Much appreciated. I'll go look at that.
Yeah, no problem.
Be careful down here. There's a lot of rowdy folks.
Are there? It's very loud.
Indeed.
I can barely hear my stick tap when I just smack it. But I don't do that too often. I was told it was rude.
Depends. And I'll tap her on the head and
Yeah.
I'll head upstairs.
Yeah, you head upstairs. There's a cloaked figure just sitting on your bed. Kind of looks up. You see piercing green eyes, very nice teeth. Hello, friend.
Greetings, Don. What can I do you for?
Skull.
Happy grand opening.
Thank you.
Sorry if I don't go downstairs and partake. There's quite the amount of Kingsmen around.
Right.
But, of course, as you're running a bar, coin's coin. I was just checking in. Felt like it was about time. Is there anything you're looking for?
Actually there is. Would you happen to be able to get me any information on the Vikels?
Not items but information you seek. I have a couple channels I could hit up. I don't tend to operate outside of bronze. Just not safe. The Kingsmen get better, the magical wards get tougher.
Of course.
I just don't want to deal with it. Plus all the licensed vendors in all the other towns, competition's not good. I like having my little corner of the market. I'll send out some feelers, see what kind of information I can get, and I'll set a price then, friend.
Sounds good to me.
Any of your compatriots looking for anything? You're gonna have the coin, it seems.
Not that I know of. Oh! Question.
Answer, friend.
Would you happen to have anything that can, fix that there that my asshole friend just smashed?
Looks over and goes,
You don't know it was me.
I know it was you. The only other one up here was Adara.
Be?
And I
And
told
this
us-
guy.
And I told Adara to fix it, so...
Kay's upstairs.
Kay's upstairs too.
He was told to stay in his room.
Does Kay ever listen?
Kind of.
Got any special tips or tricks for this?
Yeah, I've got a wand that would put it right together. Cast out of that costs 50 gold pieces.
Sure. I'll shoot 50 pieces.
He rifles around in his pockets for a little bit and pulls out a wand. Murmurs a activation word and taps the skull with it, and it slowly starts putting itself back together. The actual process is going to take anywhere between 10 minutes to 3 hours, depending exactly as to how the spell functions on the damage.
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
You have all the pieces here in the pile?
Indeed.
Shouldn't be too terribly long, friend. Feel free if any of your other companions get a time to send them up. I'll hang for a little while. I don't have too much business going on today. Everybody of interest seems to be here.
Indeed I shall. I'll be right back with you. I'll head downstairs, and I'll inform,
You head downstairs and Roy's like, "Hey!
Hey! Be with you in just a second."
No worries, buddy."
And I'll go and inform Itzelli and the rabbit that, Don's upstairs. If you guys need anything, he'll be hanging out for a while.
I'm gonna pick up the rabbit. I'm going up the stairs. Hey Phil, you got the bar.
Yeah, okay. And Johnny's just like, "Yeah, we got it." You two head upstairs. Yeah, Dawn's there.
Why are you sneaking around upstairs?
Oh, well. Illegally selling magic items when 75% of your customer base are authorities just doesn't seem like such a good idea downstairs now, does it? Peddling them up here, though, in your soon-to-be-opened gambling hall, it seems a little easier.
Fair.
Plus, nobody down there besides maybe that one halfling fellow has any interest in stuff that I procure
That's fair.
yet.
Did you need anything?
Do you have anything interesting?
Well, let's see what I have on my person here. I don't keep a lot of stuff around, and as far as services, I have many spells that I can cast. As far as items that I have, well, there's... And he kind of ruffles around his pockets. He pulls out this little shrunken head. It's got a golden lock, pincing its maxilla to its lower jaw. If you unlock that, it'll sing.
Oh?
Could be quite fun for a bar. And
Well, we already have a singing sunflower.
Sure fucking.
it is currently in Kay's room.
Yeah.
You did bring it up and hide it away.
Yeah.
Oh, a singing sunflower. I'd
Yeah.
love to see that sometime.
Yeah, Ben's pretty cool.
He puts out a couple bottles. You drink this, and all alcohol leaves your body.
Speaking of. Right.
And that does count for after effects as well. It can be used to cure hangovers after the fun's been had.
You could use that.
I definitely could.
I only got 3 bottles currently,
still
but
take poison.
they're pretty easy to procure.
Drink until everybody else drops, and then drink that.
Yeah.
So there's
Exactly.
just no after effect,
Mhm.
no repercussions.
Yeah, we'll take all 3 bottles.
They're 75 gold a pop.
We only need one.
We'll take 2 bottles.
I'll pay for one.
No, I don't care. I have all your money anyways.
Yeah. I'll just subtract it.
Yes, you will pay for one.
You sure will.
Question for you.
Answer, potentially.
Also question for the DM, because I don't know exactly how this works.
Mm-hmm.
So there is remove blindness or deafness. Could that be cast on Adara's stick, so while she's holding the stick she could still see, so it wouldn't necessarily get rid of her magical
Maybe.
powers?
You could attempt. There are things in that spell that are excluded. It's not a permanent, it's not a fix-all, be-all, potentially. But you don't know exactly the nature of her blindness, so perhaps.
Also, to enchant it with that, you would need my assistance.
Yeah, Haraway would be, or Krell would be able to.
And we would actually have to start with... Well, no, that one has magic storing properties, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So then you're fine.
We would
It
just
is
need it
Mage Willow.
cast on
Yeah.
it, basically. We could give it a try.
You could give it a try.
Cool. We have a Mage Willow walking stick for our blind friend.
Ooh, very rare substance, that stuff.
It really is. Do you know of any spells that could potentially, while she's holding the stick, remove her blindness?
Well, I'd probably have to see her blindness. I'm no doctor. If you know the nature of it, I might be able to whittle things down and go through my channels to figure it out. Otherwise, I might know a couple of enchantments that could assist, things that tighten up balance and...
Damn, I really wish Adara was here.
Yeah, Adara comes up the stairs with this blank look on her face, just walking her way up.
This poor child.
Gets over there and...
What happened?
This is the child. We don't want to cast on her. We would rather it be on the maid Willow.
Strange way of going about things. I don't have a diagnostic kit for something like that, on my person at least. I could potentially come back later. I would have to procure one. And perhaps refresh myself on the knowledge of how to use it.
Okay, well, when you get around to that, you know where to find us. You seem to keep a very close eye on us.
You're my best customers in town.
I bought
As
2
of-
bottles from you.
Now,
Okay.
That's a nice way to
as
say
you
it.
can imagine,
Only
Customers.
customers. Yeah.
as you can imagine, in town, there's not a humongous influx of folks looking for magical artifacts.
That's true. You also don't seem to care for the Mad Kingsman very much.
Well, they are the ones currently trying to arrest me for selling my wares. I'm just a simple businessman.
That's what they all say.
However, a good chunk of those guys from the fort's a little looser than maybe they'd like to come off as. I've been working a couple angles with a few.
Anyone we could be aware of?
Oh, tons.
Do you want to enlighten?
Unfortunately, confidentiality in clients is part of my specialty.
Fair enough.
Maybe a bit of coin.
A bit of coin to loosen those lips.
Do you have anything else you wanted?
Not for now.
Alright, well, come back, see us again, because
I will when I get that diagnostic kit for you.
perfect.
And Adara's just like, what? What diagnosis? I'm so tired. Just like, quite adorable there. Have a wonderful grand opening. Congratulations, really.
Thanks.
And he stands up and he walks over to Krell's corner of the room and he disappears. His cloak falls to the ground.
This guy sus.
How many cloaks does he have?
His whole closet is just the exact same cloak.
Be easy to find. We just have to go through everyone's closets.
He's gotta go through everyone's closet and find all the black cloaks.
The question is, wherever he reappears, does he reappear naked? these are the real questions.
That is the
He's got
question.
more on than just a cloak, I'm sure.
Yeah, he had normal clothes and stuff underneath.
Bold of you to assume.
You can assume.
So is
It all seems to be magically obscured.
I think it's time.
I think it's time.
How long has it been?
It's been a good couple hours now. You're pretty well seated into this. You want it to be time? It's time.
It's time.
But we'll have to space out when you go down the stairs and when I go down the stairs. Make it a little less suspicious, I think.
I mean, what's more suspicious, like her coming downstairs
Or a
holding a
rabbit
rabbit,
coming
or a
down by
rabbit coming downstairs
Yeah.
by itself, asking people to
But I can
outdrink
also
it?
like turn into a spider, go down behind the bar, turn into a rabbit again. Like these are options I have.
Sure.
Flare dramatic.
Oh yeah, they're also most of them are
Don't
drunk
get
at this
stomped
point,
on.
so like
yeah,
you just
yeah.
But there's one
magic
thing that
tricks
a
we
bar
could do.
needs.
I know.
If we got a top hat and then put it's Sally in it, and there were like magic words, and then you just transform into like a black spider and blend in on the inside, and we're like,
Oh my god, we have to do it! I'm gonna pull an elephant out of this hat!
The bar's full.
Everyone dies.
You guys head downstairs. When you sit back down, Roy's just kind of looking at you. He's like, "You okay, buddy? You had someone visiting you upstairs, like in your private quarters?"
Indeed, just another business partner,
Okay, like the brewer or something like that.
something like that.
Just rather strange that they wouldn't just come in to you. Did they come in through the back door or something? I
Oh,
didn't see any way
no.
that you guys come through.
There's an
He helps with
employee
the books
entrance.
upstairs.
Okay. He works for you.
Indeed,
Ah.
more like a
Phil said he was keeping your books.
he is. But everybody needs a little help every now and again.
No.
If
I
Phil's
suppose
down
so.
here making drinks, who's keeping the books?
Phil, loose lips, Phil.
With a 22, do I hear this conversation?
No. You're at the bar. They're on kind of the far side. There's too much revelry
Fair enough.
going on as a good crew of drunk knights are now starting to sing
Yeah.
Wilderland's tales, and some are joining in some of the
We can set Ben up next time.
Navy men with sea shanties.
People can teach him the shanties. He'll be so happy. It's a good idea.
You see, there's a little bit of a division going on right now between the singing crews. There's 5, 6 big burly guys, and they're singing kind of like these Wilderland's tales and these folklores, and then there's 2, 4 of these Navy men, and they're trying to counter back with sea shanties, and they're singing at each other. in
Time for a
volleys.
sing-off, ladies.
I'm joining the big burly lads.
Yeah. Do you know? No.
Depends on what
Probably
they're
not.
singing.
They're singing local Wilderlord songs about the war and stuff like that. Old war songs.
Oh, I know about war.
At a war you've never participated of, but you pick up on like choruses pretty quick. The themes are always the same.
I'm just like bellowing as loud as I can.
Yeah, the Navy guys are looking around like hoping for backup.
So like I've been drinking throughout this whole thing, but like I've really only been like sipping. So like I'm not
Sipping on orphan tears.
Yeah, and so like I'm nowhere near drunk, but I'm acting incredibly drunk.
Yeah.
You're playing it up a good deal.
Absolutely.
Well,
Good,
I guess she's
good.
not really an orphan. Her parents are still alive.
She's basically an orphan.
She's innocent.
Another crew of 4 guys come in. They were hanging out outside, and they joined the sea shanties crew.
They did it for a good reason, but still.
Well, 3 guys and a lady. And they have their little sing-off.
Louder, men!
Yeah. Life is good. Life is good. You 2 come back downstairs.
Yeah. Are you gonna set me up on the bar, or how are we doing this?
Oh yeah, right up on the bar.
Sweet.
The rabbit is set upon the bar.
Cast your spells.
Cast the spells. So did you want delay poison, or do you want neutralize? Because I can.
If you can cast.
You gotta be
neutralize-
poisoned to neutralize the poison.
I say if you've got the shit that eliminates the alcohol, just do delayed poison.
Yeah.
Do a neutralize.
I do have delayed poison communal, so we'll do that.
Okay. And I thought 2 bottles, so you could just set them
Yeah.
out a little bit.
So then, by the time that almost wears off, you can drink it and not die.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Perfect world.
Your bladder might burst by then, but
Just starts pissing on the floor. Every shot that goes in, a shot comes out.
Just a little puppy pad set up.
That is quite the concern. The size of your stomach and bladder.
Yeah. No, this lasts for an hour per level.
Yeah,
so.
no. Delayed poison lasts a
fine.
good chunk of time.
Yeah.
We could also take you back upstairs and have you wild shape into another baboon. Then less
True.
concerns, and I'll drink the baboon would be
It is the Babbling
on board.
Baboon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that idea.
you also start talking to people. Hi, I'm a baboon and
Yeah.
I'm babbling.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah, the second baboon shows up and everyone's like,
Yeah.
"Whoa, they got
So
2!"
we have delayed poison for 3 hours.
Delayed.
Kenosi loses his fucking mind.
Yeah, Kenosi's sitting there, he's got his rings, he's doing like ring tricks. They're like,
Yeah.
"There's 2 of them!" And he's like,
Yeah.
"Whoa!" But then he recognizes you, he's like,
My people.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shout out, "Come out, drink the baboon!"
that people like look at you kind of weird, like,
And I'll jump up onto the bar.
"What?
Come out, drink the baboon!
Is that?" You hear a couple of people. The one rather large guy, big bushy mustache, who was carrying a great hammer earlier.
The one who likes animals.
Yeah, Sire Ezra. He kind of gets up and he walks over and he's like, "I don't think that's very ethical."
Just
Lucian
is there
very
anyone
quickly
with a
writing
hat?
a letter to the
Yeah.
association.
Is there anyone with a hat nearby, like near the bar, that I can like lean over and grab their hat?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab their hat and like start
Like,
shaking
whoa.
it at people.
I'm gonna look at that guy and be like, it's okay.
It really likes
It's
booze.
trained, and it really loves booze. This is a free will.
That's kind of fucked up.
We
You
didn't
trained it to drink booze?
No, it just showed up trained. It just showed up and started drinking all of our alcohol, and we're like,
I'll roll to see if I hear this first of all.
Well, you're sitting right next
Oh
to
yeah,
him.
that's right. That's okay.
Yeah, you're in the conversation.
Okay, cool. So
It's
yeah,
like
I'll just
looking at you odd.
I'll like try to grab one from Phil or Johnny or whoever's making the drink.
Yeah, they slide one over and you
Yeah.
you mean me?
grab a quick drink and you slam it back.
But you weren't making one right then. True. Yeah.
And he's like, Are you okay, little friend?
I don't know how to make that noises.
Happy
Well-
baboon squeaks.
So long as she's okay with it.
Start jumping up and down.
So what? It's just you want to go shot for shot with a baboon?
Exactly that.
Tell them that they'll get free drinks the next time they come here if they can outdrink one of us. Or the baboon.
The drinks that you drink,
Mm-hmm.
like they're free. If you outdrink the baboon, anything you drink is free.
Ah.
Yep.
He turns back around, seems satisfied. He walks
Yeah,
away.
I'll
He's not
hold
interested in
on that.
participating.
If you fail, you pay double.
It's like one of those terrible things at the restaurants where they're like, eat this ginormous meal and you get it for free. It's like,
Yeah.
why would anyone do that?
Listen, dude, I watched that Heart Attack Grill episode of the dude eating the 6-pound burger. That hurt me inside.
Ugh.
Like,
He did it in 4 minutes.
That's disgusting.
why
26 burger patties.
Why would you do that?
You hear some mumbling around the crowd as you're kind of yelling out, advertising this. And eventually you see Sir River, the guy he's with, he's kind of elbowing him, and he gets up. And, okay. And he walks over and he goes, yeah, fuck, I'll take on the baboon. This sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Drink.
He's got a little bit of a pot belly to him, kind of dad bod looking guy.
Perfect.
So what are the rules? What do we drink? Is it shots? Is it chugging pints?
I'm gonna set them up so you can point.
Not glasses of wine, of course, right?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
The look you gave me for that split second had me a
We
little
have one
worried.
named after baboons, don't we? After Kenosi or something.
I don't know if we did. We have a blue baboon.
The blue baboon. That's
Blue-
what we're
it's the
drinking.
blue ones that
Yeah.
fuck you up.
The blue
Yeah.
ones that fuck you up.
Yeah, that's what Tyler's drinking.
Yep.
Perfect.
He had the blue
Oh no,
goo.
he had the blue goo.
Oh yeah, the blue goo. That's right. There's
Yeah,
a blue
the
goo and a
Jell-O
blue baboon.
shots.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're doing the blue baboon.
Perry! Hi! Let's do this every day. Everyone's like, yeah! And this little group kind of goes around as he
Yeah.
sits down at the bar. And
Shake the hat at him.
what do I do with the hat?
I think it wants a tip. I don't know.
Oh, I thought I was drinking for free drinks.
That's what I thought we were doing.
I'll put the hat down.
Yeah, there's like one of the commoners like, my hat! Just like toss it behind the bar.
If you fail, you have to pay for all of the shots that were drank.
Yeah.
Including the ones drank by the baboon.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
So,
Oh,
Everything.
quite the wager.
Exactly.
How much does a baboon weigh?
I
You're
have
sitting
a
on the
question.
bar, it's like, you can't be that
You
much.
never ask a lady that question.
Oh, terribly sorry, madam. Gives a little wink, and he toasts up. Starts slamming back.
Yep.
Yeah. Fortitude save on his part, you're good.
I'm good.
I'm also going shot for shot because, like,
You're just drinking too.
Yeah.
you're just drinking because it's there.
I'm the control.
Yep.
He gets a little ways in.
If
He gets,
anyone else wants to join in, they can join in.
he gets maybe 7 shots through, and then he's just like, She ain't even face. Leave. Fuck.
Just baboon
I'll
staring at him,
I'll
just
tumble
stone
off
face.
of the bar. I'll tumble off
Yeah,
the bar
yeah,
as
you
he
give a
says
little
that,
dramatics.
and then I'll kind of get up and then drink another one.
I can't keep going. I'm fine. And then he like reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a handful of coins. He just kind of like, River! Squire! River, finish this bitch off. And he just kind of like slinks over to the back. And yeah, Sir River comes up. And he's like, I'm fucking scrawny. I don't know what this guy's thinking.
I'll like lay out on the bar to like.
And he's like, I'll go. I'll pay for 6 drinks just to drink 3, I guess. But we'll see this fucking baboon caves. And he takes over from there, goes at it. Nah, 3 drinks in, he's done. He goes stumbling off. A little bit of time passes. You got a pretty decent little guard around. Let's see,
I'll
who
start
would be
staggering around the
next?
bar.
Yeah, you start kind of staggering around. There's a little bit of talk where they're like, "Oh, look, it's coming
It's
up.
getting weak.
Yeah, it's getting weak. It's getting weak."
Spin in a circle and fall over.
Man sits down, shaven bald. He's got these tattoos of fire all across his pristinely waxed dome
That's
Ooh,
cool.
and kind of up his neck just a little bit. Sits down, brown skin, relatively dark, but not like Mark dark or like Blitz dark. You get that caramel look to it.
He's a mocha.
I'm Jose.
Hashtag all the mulatto babies out there.
Same.
Hey, can we switch over to beer? Is that cool with the baboon?
That's cool.
Cool. I can't do hard alcohol. I tend to start fires.
Yeah, we don't want any fires in here. Like,
Yeah.
are
You
you?
break it, you buy
Imagine
it.
so. I feel it coming on. I'll go outside. There's a nice dirt courtyard not too far away, and I can roll out over there. Don't worry. I'm pretty used to it.
He just catches fire. Okay, I like that.
I
That's
can vibe
edgy.
with that.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah. What's the percentage of what we're drinking?
Come on, bartender.
17.
I can do 17.
Perfect.
I can do 17. That's strong for a beer, but I shouldn't immolate.
It's good beer.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
grabs a pint, starts going.
yeah. I'll hold it and kind of slosh a little bit and go. God damn! He's going. He's going. He's
There
going.
it is. He gets like 20 beers in. There's a couple bathroom breaks in the middle. Another, like a commoner guy comes up every now and then and tries. They take like 1 or 2 shots and they're like, oh, this
Yeah.
baboon's far. I can't do that.
Yeah,
Mosey, pay and move away.
I'll make sure that I'm like.
Yeah, he goes back like 20 beers later. He's sitting there and he's like, well, I need perception rolls.
Oh, not 20.
Hey! Nice. His tattoos are glowing.
Ooh, get him out!
Are you okay?
You don't gotta go home,
He's
but you gotta
like-
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
No.
Are you gonna burp or are you gonna burst into flames?
Oh, we're gonna find out. And he just like pulls out this sack of coins. I think though that I should stop. I'm gonna go outside.
Did he finish his beer?
I'm gonna help him outside.
Yeah, he finished that last beer. Yeah, you like help him outside. As you get through the door, you can feel the heat radiating off of him.
Oh God, keep him away from my garden.
He gets a couple steps down and he bursts into flame.
Yikes.
And he just kind of like stops and he looks at you and he just goes, I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to do that. I thought that I was... I'm gonna go roll in the dirt now.
That's a good idea. Are you gonna be okay? We can't have anybody die.
Oh, yeah, no, it's my thing.
People
and he
get
just,
sued
like-
for that shit.
I won't know if you don't tell.
You're right
I
about
won't
that.
tell if you don't.
Okay. Just
And he goes and he stumbles over towards the police station. And he just like hits down in the middle of he just like face plants in the middle of the street and just starts kind of like
no.
slowly rolling. It seems to have no effect.
I'm gonna go like I don't know, try to pat him
I
out,
wanna-
I guess.
Like before she walks up,
Like with your hands?
I don't have much else. Yeah.
I'm just gonna open the door. Charlie, get back in here. I'm sure he's fine.
There's just a dude and he's just become this bonfire. He's just laying and just kind of like haphazardly rolling. He's like, come on, I want to go back inside.
No.
So he's just like rolling.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you do that when you drink?
Go throw some dirt on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back in the bar
Uh-huh.
and fetch a pail of water
Yeah.
to go dump on homeboy.
Yeah,
Maybe two.
you go dump it on him. It doesn't seem to have any effect. And he goes, oh, I appreciate it, but I'll just burn out.
fuck it, whatever. Going back inside.
Yeah, you guys leave him be.
Sure, he's
He's in
fine.
front of the police station. They'll take care of
Yeah,
it.
some guards come out and there's a little bit of ruckus as pails of water fetched and he's trying to explain to them what's going on. But he's just so fucked up. There's just no chance.
Okay.
What a champ.
Let's see here. Next victim in line.
Don't play me like that.
It's a Navy guy. Sir Greenwall. The fish dude. He
Drinks
comes
like
and
fish.
he comes and says he doesn't dress like a fish, he has a
No,
trident though.
drinks.
Oh yeah, drinks like a fish, exactly.
Yeah.
And he makes that joke as he comes up and he goes, "Ah, you've been weakened. I drink like a fish though, so fish drink better than baboons."
I just start like poking his trident.
Yeah, he doesn't have
Oh, he
it. Yeah,
doesn't
no,
have
they
it.
didn't
Oh.
none of these guys brought their weapon.
That's good.
That was
You
their
just
first mistake.
remember
I'll just start
him.
poking his face.
And he's just like, baboons.
The invasion begins now.
And he starts grabbing drinks. He's fine with shots. He's fine with hard alcohols and stuff. He does not self-immolate. He controls fish, and there are none of those here.
No, perfect.
Oh, fuck. Buddy's been drinking hard tonight before he sat down. As he was going over, you see Sir Darren and Nick, the twins. They were trying to, like, stop him as he was going. He was like, it becomes very obvious after the first drink that he is already fucked up. And
String him for everything he's got.
really cannot continue. Pays for his 2 drinks, and the twins come up and grab him and haul him. And they're like, "Have a good night, guys." And they leave. The 3 of them just dip.
How about
Oh yeah,
how
Sir
long-
Jose, of course, was a Navy guy as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
that's a good
long
question.
has it been since we started this escapade?
You guys are just rounding midnight at this point, so you got maybe 2 more hours of operation. You see most of your commoner friends and everything, the Taylors and Joanne, they've all cleared out. May's disappeared. A good chunk of like the normal town guard. It's really just like the guys here for the festival at this point.
Has Lady Olivia come through?
Alicia,
Alicia,
Right.
is that it? The ritual one?
I believe so. You look around. She is sitting in a corner over by Lady Moran.
Oh, dope.
She's got her eyes closed and one of those little puzzle boxes in her lap.
Awesome.
And she's just got this dumb smile on her face.
I'll approach as they're doing their drinking game.
Yeah, you approach up to them. Lady Moran kind of looks up from her book at you and goes, "Oh, I'm good for right now, thank you."
Oh, no, I'm not one of the staff. I'm not one of the waiters.
"Oh, terribly sorry. I know that you're one of the part owners and you were hanging out with the other guys and drinks were flowing there. So I just-
Indeed.
Sorry.
I'm actually here to speak to your friend.
Oh, terribly sorry. How novel." And she just kind of like taps her arm and Alicia opens her. "Huh? No. Oh, hello there.
Hello. Good
Quite
to
a
meet-
wonderful time. This outdrink the baboon trick that you have going on is quite useful."
Indeed, very sturdy liver on that one. Haven't quite figured it out.
Ah, of course. Sturdy liver. As Sir Anthony, who's sitting next to Moran, is just like, "Yeah, not magical, whatever. Not magic at all.
Not at all.
It's okay, we all do it."
Well, have you getting a good source of energy from this
Oh,
these festivities?
I haven't had a source of drunken fun like this in months. Where I work out up north, it's just drab, dull, work. Nobody has any fun.
Ah, you're from the north, yes?
That's where I'm working currently, and I'm from Silvershire originally. I haven't lived there for a good couple of years. I move where the work is.
Very nice. So I'm sure you're enjoying the cold beverages that we have.
Oh yeah, it's familiar. Very nice down here, especially as it's warming up. I appreciate it.
Indeed, good way to beat the heat.
Definitely was not expecting it.
Of course. Well, you know that special item I was telling you about?
Refresh my memory, please.
I just informed you that I had come across an item that I think you would find interesting, and maybe you could tell me a little more about it.
That's right. You just gave me the vaguest. I was thinking that I had some more details on it. What about it?
Well, if you have time, if you've gathered enough energy for the moment, would you like to go take a look?
I could spare a moment.
Perfect.
Yeah, she kind of gets up, straightens her blouse, and follows you upstairs.
Yeah, I'll go upstairs and pull out the log of mage willow that I had underneath the bed.
Yeah, you pull that out, and she just takes a swig of her drink and goes, "Ah, found some mage willow.
Indeed, don't know much about it.
More in the realm of enchanters, actually. Moran would be wonderful to talk to about
I
this."
could probably craft that into wood armor for you.
Oh, is she? Do you think she's free to come take a peek? Do you think she'd be interested?
Oh, if you can tear her away from that book of hers. She won't be drinking anything, though. Talking to her is like talking to a brick wall sometimes, it feels. I'm just kidding. I like her a lot. She's loads of fun. Yeah, you could fetch her and see what she has to say. It's quite a rare find, a rather rare substance around these parts.
Perfect. Wait here. I'll lumber on downstairs.
Bring more wine. She's
Sure thing.
taking a sip from her glass.
And I'll grab a bottle of wine and go up to Lady Moran, and I'll tap her on the shoulder and then just whisper in her ear that got some mage willow if you want to see it.
Oh,
Lady Alicia told me that you'd be rather interested.
I do quite enjoy the substance, and she kind of closes her book. I'm not supposed to work while I'm here on vacation, though.
Oh, no work. Just taking a peek.
Just a little fun with some plants. I can do that.
Of course. And
Yeah,
I'll,
she.
With some wood.
As I leave, I'll just pat the now lonely companion of theirs.
There's a couple other.
Oh, I just
Back
stole
and forth
both of
from
his
the table.
ladies.
Yeah, but Anthony, as you go and take, he's kind of especially when Moran gets up, he kind of side eyes you a little bit.
As I'm walking upstairs with a bottle of wine.
Yeah. You head upstairs. You pour Vasilia a little bit more.
Yeah, sure. And I'll just pull it out and just ask him to tell me about it. What can be done with it?
Phrasing.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah,
all of this is meant to give off the wrong impression.
Moran gives your log a good look over. Plays with it a little bit. Takes a
Impressive
couple
specimen,
shavings
eh?
around. Oh, rather impressive.
I
It's
hate all of us.
rather rare to
Me,
see so much in
you,
one
I
place.
hate you.
Indeed.
It'd be quite the parcel.
Absolutely. So, what can really be done with this if I wanted it to, say, be made into a weapon or something of the sort?
So the biggest difference between this and just a good hardwood staff is that the amount of spells that you can hang on a staff made of this is virtually limitless. Now, if hung improperly and if the grain's not too terribly good, enchantments that it holds could overwhelm and cause it to explode just like any magical item. But its
Strap it to my body.
its maximum is miles ahead of any other wood, known to us at least.
Well, what do you say the quality of this is?
She kind of looks it over, looks at the spot where you had scraped off for your toothpick so she can actually see the grain of the wood. It's not the best grain that I've seen, not by far from perfect. But it's manageable, and it's most certainly worthwhile.
Question.
How much?
How much?
How much for the entire package?
Oh, this isn't for sale. However, I'm willing to make a deal. I know that you're not supposed to be working on your time off, but if I were to show you where I've acquired this, would you maybe be able to give me some enchantments so I can make a haft for a spear or
Loose
even
lips.
handles for
Loose lips.
swords or flails, perhaps?
Well, if you take me there first,
Yes,
then I
let's
can
just arm the enemy.
take stock of what there is.
Perfect.
I believe we can make a deal.
Not right now, because obviously we have the
Oh,
grand
of
opening
course,
going
there's all
on
the
and it's dark.
festivities. Anthony really likes you guys. He'll never let it on.
Do you shake on it? Is it a cord?
Yeah, I'll fucking share
A
that.
deal?
Deal's a
Yeah.
deal.
Better sign that contract,
Does
bro.
May show up?
No, it doesn't show up.
You're giving your wood away?
I'm just saying, you asked her to enchant some shit for you. That, I think, falls under the contract.
Well, we'll see
And
what
you've
happens.
already agreed to it.
That is true.
We'll see what happens.
I was already worried enough that
I
you're going to get
also-
Mad Kingsman Mage Willow, but, you know.
But see, I also a part of the contract was that like once I got I was trying to get May to get the enchantments into the armor, and I didn't get enchanted armor. I only got armor. So like
May is still looking into those gyms.
exactly. So her end of the bargain. hasn't been
Exclusivity
completed
deals
yet.
are exclusivity deals.
Yeah, and with that, I'll
The three of you head back
thank them
downstairs.
for their time.
None
and-
of us were able to read it. I'm
Head
sure
back
there
down.
wasn't a yes. This starts when I can complete my end of it.
Yeah, head back down.
I pray for you, my friend.
Yep.
Joke's on you. There's a lot of this fucking wood, so like, they can also make me some shit with it.
I don't think that's the problem.
Mm.
I don't think that's where the issue lies.
We'll see what happens.
You'll be fine.
Also, giving enchantable wood to the Mad Kingman, pretty big no-no. Part 5. You're like, oh, let's hang this skull up here. It shows that we were in the mines. Let's
Again,
fucking
that could have come. That
tell
could have
them
come
about-
from anywhere.
Mm.
That's all I'm saying.
Could it have?
Yeah.
Let's see if.
Do we know for certain that that was the only place
Well,
in the
no,
entire world that we would have found this thing?
I'm
We
just
are an
saying.
adventuring party, sir.
Gato probably asked some questions, and if he happened to wander in and see it,
Well, I mean,
you could put two and two
obviously
together. He's a smart
Gato
guy.
didn't go in there because if he did, I'm sure he would have been able to handle the fucking all the snake things.
He
And
wouldn't
obviously
care.
he didn't.
His business isn't hunting the snake things; it's hunting
You.
miscreants, and we are them. We are the shenanigans. He is the law.
So I'm assuming our 3 hours of delay poison.
It's coming. It's coming
Yeah.
up,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and you are running out of volunteers pretty quick.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shout out the baboon is tired for the evening and she's gonna go upstairs, take a nap.
Oh, bye, baboon. You just
Stumble up the stairs.
yeah.
Uh,
Kenosi follows.
perfect. When we get up the stairs, pass over the bottle. We're both gonna drink that shit.
Yeah. No alcohol in your system anymore. No
Yeah,
worries.
Pretty well.
We made a lot of money. Yeah. Do you want to come back down as a rabbit? Are you done for the night?
No, I'll come back down.
Okay. Bring back
You
down a
guys
rabbit.
return back down.
Just comes back down, still the baboon. She's fine now.
You guys got maybe another hour of opening time. Anything else that you're looking to do?
No, just hang out with Roy the rest of the time.
While people are, the last couple of people are milling about, obviously these people are probably quite drunk.
Yeah.
Can I just wander around and do like a perception and see if I hear anything interesting? Or
Yeah, totally.
Wow, that's not great. Maybe all the poison's not out of my system. 16. Not much.
Yeah, as far as interesting conversation goes, there's a lot about work.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of people talk about like their magical talents and stuff, so you could probably glean a little bit off of that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people that just seem to focus on physical augmentation.
Mm.
They seem to just know a couple of spells or have a sport talent for, oh yeah, I can just run a little faster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can, make myself a little stronger, a little
Mhm.
stouter. And that
No
seems
local
to be.
gossip.
Well, you're not left with many locals at this point.
Yeah.
You've got mostly
Right.
the
for
out of
festival, for the
towners.
festival.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no, unfortunately, no local gossip.
Mhm.
Jose makes his way back in though.
Mm.
He's no longer on fire, and he just kind of like sits down with his couple of friends.
Give that man some water.
He does. He gets a glass of water, and as he holds it, you can see it start to like steam still, and he's like drinking. He's like, I can't believe that happened.
Blew his top.
Yep, he blew his top. He overloaded.
Probably gets the alcohol out of his system pretty quickly.
Yeah, burns it out,
Yeah.
sweats it out pretty good. At this point, the only local you guys are left with is Roy. All the other town's guardsmen go away. They're like, oh, we got like fucking work in the morning. He's like, you guys got work in the morning? I asked for tomorrow off just for this. Like, come on. And they're like, no, fuck you, dude. We're going.
At this point, like, me and Roy are just like arm wrestling, like
Yeah.
at the table.
Strength check. Nat 20.
Jesus fuck, this man is a god.
Yeah.
Here we go,
Roy
nat
has
20,
been-
nat 20,
Roy has been
fuck!
rolling.
He beats me.
Yeah. You just drunk in class and you just you attract a couple other folk and get a good little arm wrestling thing going. Have a grand old time.
Open to challengers.
Roy comes out as the ultimate champion, which you do not expect. 'Cause he's a lankier guy. He's
I haven't
not
expected a lot of things from
big,
Roy, so I
stocky
fucking
fella.
love this guy.
And with that, customers slowly start making their way out, heading back drunkenly to their tents and to their camps.
Not anyone refusing to leave, do we?
No. It seems, and most everybody's here with at least one other person, it seems, and so they kind of take each other out.
You have the perfect strategy for moving
Yeah.
out onto customers at the end of the night. Swarm of bees.
Yeah.
Do all of them make it back to their appropriate tent? Probably not.
Not our problem.
That's not our problem. It's
Yeah.
off our property.
Yeah, not your problem. You do see both Lady Moran and Alicia hang around to the very end and kind of help because they're both very sober. Kind of help mosey people out and move along.
Much appreciated, ladies.
Oh, of course, no problem. And with that, you guys are left in an empty bar.
How much of a...
What were the profits?
Johnny's gone.
Johnny.
We lost one. I'm sure we'll be fine.
With that, Phil's like, oh, yes, let me begin counting. I'll till up. And he starts going through, counting for the night. You guys had quite a successful time.
Kenosi gets to keep all his tips.
Kenosi keeps all of his tips. Kenosi makes about 2 gold pieces.
Perfect. He has pouches now.
Yes, he does.
Goddamn right he
If he
does.
wants to wear them.
Oh, he totally wants to wear them. We've been working on it.
Wow, it's quite fantastic for the region that we're in, of course. Gotta, of course, brace yourselves as adventurers. It's not the same kind of scale of cash, but we made 75 gold pieces.
Solid.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good. Go towards the renovations.
And
renovations.
I heard you guys were talking about Johnny for a little bit. There was this super cute blonde that he was talking to. Beautiful, flowing, big dress. He was hitting on her on and off all night, and they've headed out.
Was she a member of the other adventuring party?
No, I didn't see any of them.
Damn shame.
Cowards.
Damn shame. Let me
That
know if
bitch
any of them come
Tatiana.
through. I made them an offer that hopefully they can't refuse.
Oh, okay, and that offer just stands. What was the offer?
Oh, if they
Just-
come to the bar because they have this leader that is kind of a
Evil
bitch. She gets it.
And so if they show up, I kick her out.
You can feel free to kick her out, but all of her friends, they can stay.
Oh, okay. This is not a deal that like they can't come.
Oh, no.
What's
I
sort
told
of like,
them, because she tried to say that her friends weren't allowed to come to our bar. And she just doesn't seem like the nicest folk. So I told them that if they come to the bar, if they decide to kick that bitch to the curb, they can come join us.
oh, like as an adventuring party.
Indeed.
Okay, well I don't need to worry about any of that.
Drinks.
Oh,
Oh, yes. That's just a little bit more incentive because, fuck that bitch.
first round's on the house.
Exactly.
Sure. Okay. I know what they look like. I've seen them out at the practice yards and stuff. So.
Perfect.
Well, all right. I'll forward the message to Johnny if he makes it back tomorrow. Excellent night, everybody.
I'm just going to poach her party members. I'm so down.
I constantly thank God that there's a limit to how many friendly NPCs we could bring with us.
Yeah, I'm not role playing for a whole army for you guys until
Damn.
late in the campaign.
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing.
But she has a bendy straw. The hordes that we can amass.
The hordes that we
Bendy
can
straw,
amass with the
pure
bendy
charisma.
straw.
That's all I'm saying.
With
Oh,
that,
man.
the night passes. You guys go pass out.
Yeah.
Successful time. Lots of friends, some new names, tons of familiar faces. Getting to know some of the folk a little better. And
Roy's still
9:40.
proving that
I
he's
think it's
better than me.
right around. Yeah, Roy's still destroying on them rolls, doing real well.
I'm gonna beat him one day. It's gonna be the greatest day of my life.
I think just having our nice grand opening is a good place to call for the night.
Yeah, we've been
Heck
building
yeah.
up. It's good.
Building
Good
up
time,
for
good
a
time.
while.
Good times, good times.
The ice sculptures were great.
Yes.
They got burned through by the end of the night. Just perfect amount of timing. 3 statues for that kind of a crowd. Premium. Cold brews. Phil and Johnny were right. They got realistically the perfect amount. You guys still have some stockpile of beers, wines, and spirits. You're gonna have to restock soon, though. Sooner than the monthly refresh that you guys have.
You gotta keep this
But-
going.
Phil
Keep
will
the
handle
business
that at this
booming.
point. Guys, for the first time kind of saw Roy and Don in the same place at the same time.
Yeah. So that's out the window.
Yeah.
Like,
Is it?
I mean,
Is
it
it?
is because like when I sent you guys upstairs, I went and I was hanging out with him again. So.
Yeah. You didn't touch him though.
Oh. You sneaky fuck. You sneaky fuck.
Didn't touch him until much later in the night. Strange.
No, I know.
Show him your log too.
Curious,
No, no.
curious.
You're gonna take your best friend upstairs and show him your log.
Oh no. See, the funny thing was because when they were showing him like the fucking Adara stick, he's like, wow, it's like really fucking really rare shit.
So
As
he
he's
did
like
kinda show
as
him
he's
the
like
log.
sitting on top of the bed that has a whole ass log just sitting underneath it.
Yeah, he didn't see that. No idea. You didn't show him.
Oh man, it's fucking great.
He would
Yeah, I
have
was-
been much more interested.
Yeah, I was waiting until like I was able to get Roy alone, and I was just like legit gonna ask him about the fucking. So there's this dark cloak scary dude that I'm pretty sure is you. Anything on that?
You know, just in case you're wrong, you might want to pose the question to
Loose lips. Loose lips.
the darkly veiled, sketchy dude
Well, we already did.
version of him.
We already did. We
yeah,
already
fair.
we straight up asked like,
Yeah.
"Are you Roy?" And he was like, "No."
Fair.
And we're like, "That seems pretty sus."
Definitely not situation.
That sounds exactly like something that Roy would say.
Have you seen my log?
These are the questions.
Thanks, Tommy.
These are the questions. Oh man.
Well, guys, hope you had a good time. Come back in 2 weeks, not next week. Next week we're not going to be here. Maybe something else
next
will be
week
here.
for impressions of Ian.
Next week for Ian impressions. And the week following for the continuation of our story, as we are now 2 weeks out from the jousting tournament.
Oh, let's get her done.
And just about everybody, you are signed up for the one-on-one,
Yes.
the all weapons sword play.
Yeah.
You're not signed up for any of the events,
No.
though.
Oh, come on.
No rabbit.
Yeah.
No rabbit
No rabbit
wrestling
kung fu.
stuff.
Rabbit wrestling.
There might be events for you.
Ooh,
There
okay.
might be something coming.
Okay.
Race your pets.
Feel bad for the dude showing up with the tortoise. Tortoise has a magical sport like super speed. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in.